It's hacking time. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to another episode of War of the Shattered Sun. I am your humble dumble master for the evening, the one and only Pudding Pastry, Zephatic Tart, joined by my crew. Hey, you guys survived.
Woo.
Yay.
Yay. We have the CGs, the Joe Mojos, the Wolfstalker 16s, the JFrost 747s, and the Wicked River 97s. Punk is going to be here. She is just running a little bit behind. She should be here in roughly 10-ish minutes, but we are going to go ahead and proceed. So, my daring do-gooders, I need you to go ahead and roll me your test rolls. Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Hey, suddenly I have a lot less windows open than I did the past, I don't know, 4 months.
8.
Well, we're just all
Even
in the
more
same
specifically,
ballpark.
the
Also
last, month, the last, 4 sessions.
Man, looking at all of these low rolls, I'm just over here thinking, screw it.
Hey, it's okay to get low rolls on your test rolls tonight because they don't really matter. You don't have to worry about bad mojo going into the session. Or do you?
I mean, I am bad and my name is Mojo, so.
Hey, yo?
Hey, no, bad's me. I'm the bad CG ghost.
All I'm saying is that I may have come up with the nickname for my Baldur's Gate Dark Urge Chaos run, Chaos the Bad Dragonborn.
Ah,
So, take that
Heard,
with a
heard.
grain of salt. I'm still missing a J Frost.
Hello, I'm here.
Roll. Points gun.
Tarp gun.
Oh, you were
And the
so
trek
close.
continues.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, CG? Can I read that out loud?
Go for it.
Fun fact, when typing up farting chart to bring up the stream, be sure not to click the other options.
You know I'm gonna have to.
Is your safe
Sure.
search on, CJ?
Yes. Thank God, but boy, is my my FBI guy is making judgments about me now.
I may have looked it up. I may have Googled. Man, it's page 1, huh? For those not understanding why I'm laughing so hard, if you search my name into Google and then scroll down a little bit, it is a category on Pornhub. Also, scrolling a bit further, I see shitting fat black slut, diarrhea shitting pog, whore in driveway.
And thus we are done with Twitch. Goodbye, everybody.
And
Like,
suddenly
what-
we are age restricted. It's
Hey.
okay.
We were before?
It's okay. We're past the 1 minute mark of the YouTube recording. It's
2
okay.
minutes. It's 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're past 2 minutes anyway. We're almost up to 4, so it's fine. But yes, so now that I've had a hearty laugh to begin our session for tonight, we may go ahead and begin. Let me find some music for us. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I just wanted to freak y'all out for a second. Oh,
We're still healing.
You are still healing. Last time, Exilia Regalia, having escaped from the mirror dimension created by Corvin's childhood rival, Juela Ashinari, you all regrouped at Corvin's family home. There, Corvin had a heartfelt moment with Juela where the two finally found closure on their past. Corey also discovered through legend lore that the amulet you had all been hunting was nothing more than mere trinkets, a memento from centuries and ages long past. Together, you all confronted Archfey Cor Ladora about her abuse and the truly terrible person that she was. She had conceded and made an attempt to redeem herself in quite the magnanimous fashion by succeeding her throne and power to the woman she had been abusing so terribly, the aforementioned Juwilla Ashinari. Juwilla exiled Cor Ladora to the material plane. The material plane is a different plane altogether. Repentance, one would call it, with the stipulation that Cor Ladora could choose her location of exile. With the Violet Hunt complete and the songbird Juwilla Ashinari now in power and offering her services as well as boons to your group, you all returned back to Dragon's Reach after what felt like a millennia. It was then in which you guys quickly began to take action and reach out to King Cedric Aragon and his court mage, Theon Dragonhawk, both away amongst the War of the Shattered Sun. The latter informed you all that he would be collecting you in roughly 48 hours and suggested you prepare to join the front line. You all consulted with Grand Artificer Nicholas Longbottom and Crypto Exoticist Reno Kairos. That is a term I made up today. And relayed your discoveries and newly obtained information. The two of them seconded the idea of you all resting and preparing, and with that, I believe you guys wanted to hit the town. Y'all wanted to go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Making our way
Ooh,
downtown,
boy, do we.
walking past.
Hi, Punk.
Hi.
Hi,
Punk.
Punk. You missed our Pornhub conversation.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Don't look up my name in Google. But yes.
Not surprised.
I'm not either. But I believe I believe I can easily answer my upcoming question of where do you all want to go, and if I were to hazard a guess, I'd say probably go see your old friend
Arxis!
Arxis at the Third Wish, his fine establishment that you guys have become regulars of. So, unless there's anybody who would wish to go elsewhere, any disagreements, perhaps?
Is this the next day or is it the same?
This is like 20 minutes. Like, y'all have just finished your meeting with Reno and Nicholas. This is the same day.
Before they head out to the Third Wish, Corbin would like to run to where his room is.
Uh-huh.
Look, go to the case that's probably like on the dresser. Look at I think it was an obsidian gem. And kind of pocket that
Uh-huh.
for later usage.
Uh-huh.
The one that's like, I think it was obsidian that was like laced with amethyst.
I don't know. I
It's
didn't write it
been
down.
I have it written down, I just don't know where I put the notes.
Got you. I will trust your judgment.
But yeah.
Alrighty. So, you all proceed on and hit the town. It is a lovely, lovely day. You guys have definitely, in the past little bit, been feeling the temperature beginning to warm up ever so slightly with the coming of spring. And as you guys continue on, it is a beautiful day. The wind is blowing. It's not too hot, but it's not too cold either. It's actually quite the perfect day. You guys head on out, and you make your way to Arxis' shop. The shop has been open for a few hours now. It is roughly... I'm trying to think of what time this would be. You guys met Cor Ladora initially in the morning. This is probably just peeking into the afternoon. It's probably roughly about 1 o'clock in traditional time. So Arx's shop has been open for a few hours, and as you all begin to enter, the wonderfully flamboyant blue tiefling turns from his sort of island counter space and looks you all and goes, "Oh, my dear friends, I feel like it's been an age. Please come in, come in. Let old Arxis take good care of you. What can I help you with?
We can help
Arxis.
You
Oh,
can help
Arxis.
me."
It is such a blessing to see you once more. Figured it was ages. We just have a little list to give you.
A little list? Oh, darling, you flatter me. Might I ask what this list is for? This is perhaps my favorite kind, perhaps a grocery list? Grocery being in very flamboyant quotation marks.
Yes.
Uses minor illusion, just like visualizes the word flamboyant and like glitter and flare.
Oh my. Oh, this
he,
is
uh,
quite the list you have.
Yes, we are about to be going into the Fierce Land soon, and we just need to be prepared.
Heading to the front line. Well, as he claps and a bunch of sort of items begin to lift off the shelves and sort of spiral around him, let old Arxis take good care of you and see what we can do here. Let me begin to make my way down this list. Alrighty. Let's start with Flit. My dear... I'm sorry, is it okay to say reptilian companion? I don't know if that's...
I mean, that's what I am.
Okay, perfect. So, you wish to acquire a portable hole, revivify diamonds, a moon sickle upgrade, a sentinel shield, and a jade circlet. Well, unfortunately, I don't have all these items in stock. However, I do know a few individuals who will be able to help you. But let's start with the things that I do have. First, and he pulls out a box and opens it, and you see a collection of 5 diamonds. Revivify diamonds, 300 gold piece diamonds, but for you all, my dear friends, 200 gold each.
Ooh, I love discounts.
Take them all.
You guys are getting all 5 diamonds?
I am. I'll pay for them.
Well, I'll ask Flit first, because Flit was the one who wanted to
I'm just
purchase
gonna buy
them.
them for her.
You're just gonna buy them for her, okay? Flit, any arguments?
None here.
Okay. Corey, go ahead.
1,000?
Go ahead and take off 1,000 gold, and then you guys can either... Corey, you can either put them in your inventory, or if you want to spread them out amongst the group, is up to you.
It is up to Flit to disperse. They are
Okay.
hers now.
Okay. You guys can handle that above game in the Discord if you wish. The other thing that I have, and they make a sort of flourish, and almost like on the unraveling of like a pair of like pants or jeans, a black void kind of dangles from Arxis's delicate fingers. A portable hole. I know somebody who went by that nickname in high school, but that's neither here nor there. You all want this very profound magic item.
You cheeky little bitch.
It might have been me. But that's neither here nor there. This portable hole is a fine addition to my collection, and for you, it could be yours for the fine price of 5,500? 5,500 gold.
She kind of.
But I am amenable, of course.
Flick kind of rubs her chin a little bit. You know what? I think we'll probably pick that up. But while I'm thinking about it, she's gonna pull out her animated shield,
Uh-huh.
and I haven't found as much use for this as I thought. Maybe you could find someone who would be more interested in it.
An animated shield. Quite the profound magic item, truth be told. I'd be down for, what did the kids say, tradesies?
Mhm.
Animated shield for a magic hole.
I'll do that.
Wonderful, darling. I will say that the quality of a portable hole is not quite that of a animated shield. So, if you wanted to perhaps pick up a spell scroll of perhaps, we'll say upwards of 3rd level, I'll throw that in as a bargain, darling.
Okay,
Above game, you're giving a very rare item for a rare item, so
That's fair. I figured, but it's a portable hole.
it is a portable hole. It's ideal. That being said, he likes y'all. Other people he wouldn't do this for. So, if you want to pick up any spell 3rd level or lower for a spell spell scroll, go ahead and just let me know what it is and add the scroll to your inventory.
Will do. I'll do some looking.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, Flit, the rest of these I don't quite have in stock. I am an enchanter, but I am not typically of the armory sort, if you catch my meaning. But
Oh.
I do know someone in town, a very well-renowned runesmith, who might be able to help you.
Runes?
Yes, there is a woman in town who goes by the name of Rugar, and I'll give you that name here
That's
in
familiar.
short. This is not anyone you've met. The reason it might sound familiar is because Rugar is also the name of Nilla's character in Legacy
I'm
of
like,
the
that
Deal
name
Breakers.
Why have I heard that?
Not intentional. I named this NPC that, and then an hour later, I was like, oh, that's where I've heard it before. But
I feel you. I've done that a couple times when naming NPCs.
oh yeah. They are a wonderful, wonderful individual. I've had several bargains with them. We have a sort of mutual client business going. But they are the proprietor of the Burning Hammer in the South Quarter. I recommend giving them a visit if you're looking to upgrade. For all of you, if you're looking to upgrade any weapons, shields, armor, of anything of the sort. She might
not-
also have the Sentinel shield that you're looking for, but I can't confirm nor deny.
Okay. No, I can look in with that. But looks like she has a little bit on her mind.
Are you alright,
If it's a-
dear?
Well, this recent adventure has kind of put a thought in on something else I could improve myself with, but I'm not sure how to go about it, you know? Like, what to look for, honestly. Maybe Rugar would have it, maybe you, I don't know.
Well, what exactly are you thinking of, dear? Throw me a
Well-
bone, if you will.
You remember the ring I've got that makes me stronger when I'm in, or at least more defensive while I'm turned into an animal?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of gestures over to Ravon. I feel like I'm fearsome, but I'm not so fearsome as something like that, and kind of points to Raikiri. So I guess I was thinking about ways to become more effective.
Above game, what is this ring again?
The ring of ultimate protection, which buffs my wild shapes. My wild shapes AC.
So you're looking for perhaps a upgrade to this ring that you have.
Or something entirely new. The point is I just feel like I'm kind of lacking in combat.
Let me see the ring, darling.
Flip will hand over the ring.
You know, I mentioned that I am not one of the, the armory sort, but this I do have a bit more proficiency with. If you wish, and if you're willing to give me, about 24 hours, I can perhaps, for the low price of, we'll say 6,000 gold, I can perhaps buff this ring for you, darling.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. As far as the gold, I'm a little short at the moment, but that's okay. I think, honestly, there's...
How short,
no-
darling?
Wait. Are we at 11,000 now?
We are at 11,000 so far.
I'm at... I was going to dump most of my gold into this, which was a little under 5,500.
Make a persuasion check
Wait.
with advantage.
Wait, was the 5,000 for everyone, or was that doled
Hey, nat
out
20.
For what?
that we got from the dimension?
The 5,000 would have been per
Thank you.
per person. No, not total. Not total. Spunk screams into the void.
Fucking having
My
an extra
money!
fight,
Wait.
Jesus.
We got 5,000 gold.
Sure did.
Yes.
5,428, I believe.
That sounds about right.
A piece?
Yep.
Okay,
You're right,
let
Frost.
me add that to my inventory.
5428.
Woohoo!
You know what? I like y'all. I like you guys so very much, and I like to keep my customers happy, so tell you what. 5,500, and we'll call it a favor for a friend. Sound fair?
That sounds fair. Let's just gonna casually just nudge. Probably Ravon would be closest, but I think she would actually just kind of nudge Corey. Do you got about 70 gold on you?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes, Flit, I'll be your sugar mama.
Corey
Don't-
just,
Yeah! Let's go!
Oh
Corey
my.
just looks into the absolute bank vault that is her pockets right now.
I can confirm that Corey does have the most money of the party.
Yeah.
Just looking at you.
Meanwhile,
none of it's
I'm now
none of it
looking
is
at CG's gold.
None of it is related to my bar either.
The funny thing is, Tard is looking at my gold, but not in the royal plural. My one
Singular?
piece of
Singular.
gold.
Singular piece of
Singular
gold.
gold.
And,
And
you're
you needed 70?
That's with the 70. That brings me up to 5,500. So, I'll pay for the enchantment, and I will pay for the enchantment or whatever Arxis is looking for,
Yes.
and more or less cash out.
Yes. So, I won't make you do it in game, but you'll come back in the next 24 hours, and your ring will have an additional +1 on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps above game. That helps defensively.
Were you
I was
wishing
looking
to do more damage?
Yeah, I want.
Got it.
If anything, I want it to be more accurate.
Okay. Can you send me the link for this ring again?
It is a custom item that you made.
That is right. That's right.
We can come back to it. We could talk above game.
Okay, we'll talk about it after session. But you
Yeah.
will get an upgrade to it that you and I will go over. I've
Okay.
forgotten exactly the contents of this ring, and I don't have it in front of me. So, but moving on. Let me see. Let me see. Alrighty. As for this jade circlet you're looking for, there's a wonderful jeweler in town goes by the name of Naimi Rothorn, and I'll give you the name for that. Naimi Rothorn. She's the proprietor of the Moonstone Jewelers, again in the South Quarter. If you're looking for a jade circlet, she might have one, or at least you might be able to commission one.
That's a good place to start. We've got a few other bits and bobs, and I feel like at least some of this a jeweler would be pretty interested in.
Well, if you have some treasures that you're looking to perhaps cash out, I do believe she has a bit of a trade business going with that sort of thing, so I do recommend it. I've done business with her from time to time for my own. And you see he kind of brushes the many, like, dangling chains and earrings and stuff from his ears and horns. Because I've done a bit of business for my own personal means with her.
This isn't the kind of relationship that you two know each other in a casual sense. more
No,
than
no,
just
no,
business.
no. She's happily married. I would never.
That's never stopped you
Non-consensually.
before. I was about to say, it's never stopped you before, unless you've been lying to me, he says with like a cheeky smile.
Oh, darling, you know me. And he flashes a wink, and there's a little sparkle that shoots out from the corner of his eye. But let us proceed. You, my dear bard, Mr. Alakir, you are looking for appears a number of spell scrolls. Prismatic wall, whew, has a spicy one. Dispel magic, disintegrate, thunderstep, and a hither-thither staff. Well,
Yes, I'm not much of a fan of the name, but I hear it could be something a little beneficial with my particular skill set.
yes, we'll get to... How about we handle the big one first? And a large wooden staff comes down from a upper landing, and you guys hear from up above, "Ha!" As what you presume to be one of the goblin siblings, narrowly getting a hit in the head, narrowly avoiding getting bonked on the head by the staff. The hither-thither staff. This is quite the profound magic item. This is one of the, I must admit, one of the more unique and expensive pieces in my repertoire. So let me give a moment. And you see what looks to be a magical abacus that sort of appears in front of him. Okay, the one that I think a reasonable deal with this would be roughly 20,000. Above game, it's a legendary item.
Is it now? Oh, okay.
It sure do be.
Sorry, doing math. You said 20.
Yes.
Looks at his pocket. I think it should clear out all of my coin, but...
Or perhaps you would like to take a look at the spell scrolls first?
I was actually wondering if I could use this as trade to compensate at least half. He'll pull out that ancient spell book that they procured from the mansion.
Ooh.
Oh my, what do we have here?
A small little find in a well, not so savory location.
May I?
Of course. Hands it over.
He will begin to sort of flip through it. He doesn't touch the book. The book sort of lifts in front of him, and the pages sort of begin flipping magically. I must admit, this is quite the pronounced spell book. If I had to hazard a guess, this has probably had years of work put into it, perhaps even decades. And you found this, you said?
Yes, unfortunately, its owner wasn't of this world anymore. Once we
I
stumbled
see.
upon it,
I see.
and I personally don't really have much uses for spell books in general. So
Oh,
I
of
figured,
course.
if not you, probably Theon, but he's thinks back to the vault. He has other resources.
I must admit, this spellbook here will actually serve me more use than one would think. Yes, I think that is amenable. Half of the spellbook and the second half of the 20,000 for the staff.
So 10,000 total.
10,000 total. 10,000 and the book. Because you just gave him a big old spellbook.
You know, thank God for that like 5,000k payday, because then I would not have anything else left for the fucking trolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
You,
Like, hands
it
over
also
all this
helps that you
platinum
are
and-
dealing with a man who is in fact a wizard.
Yeah.
So you're literally adding a good bit of spells to his repertoire, and so he's like,
Yeah, he'll hand that over.
Alrighty. So 10,000 and the book.
The book is yes.
Okay. Go ahead and add the hither thither staff to your inventory. You just got a legendary item.
Calling it the temporal art. I'll work on the name because I'm not gonna get hither and thither right all the time with my speech impediment.
Valid.
Wither staff.
No, I'll get sued by fucking I almost said Steve Jobs. Who's the fucking guy who made Minecraft?
Technically, I think Mojang, but I think he's
Mojang.
sold out.
No, that would be Notch.
Notch.
Notch,
That was the
there we
name
go.
I was looking for. And did you perhaps still want to look at the spell scrolls, or are you a bit short now?
Looks at his pocket. I have some left. Looks at the rest of the 5k that he has in his pocket.
Alrighty then. Then, as he sort of gestures, and the a number of 4 scrolls begin to float in front of him. We'll go from least to most expensive here, as is traditional. As is the traditional manner, spell scrolls increase depending on the level and thus rarity. So you'll find the Thunderstep and Dispel Magic a simple 300 gold. The Disintegrate spell, that's a bit higher level, so that will run you about 2250. Now the Prismatic Wall scroll. Ooh, that is a spicy one. I'm willing to part with it, but for no less than 7,000. Above game, that's a 9th level spell.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I can't get Prismatic Wall. I will be able to grab the other 2, however.
There were 3.
Like 3 total?
There were 4 total.
Oh,
Dispel
how
Magic,
much-
Thunderstep, and Disintegrate were the other 3.
okay.
Aside from Prismatic Wall.
Apologies.
No, you're good.
So how much would it cost for Thunderstep for the other 3 outside of Prismatic Wall?
So 600 for Thunderstep and Dispel Magic together,
So that's 12.
and then
No, together they were 300
Oh,
each.
together.
Together.
Okay.
and then 2250 for Disintegrate. So total, you're looking at 2850.
Yeah, I can swing that.
Okay. Go
Did
ahead.
you need Corey to split disintegrate with you?
He's good for now.
Okay.
So it's 2,800. He's still looking pretty good. It's just that motherfucking.
Not good enough for Prismatic Wall. Understandably.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got a legendary item out of this, so
Yeah.
huge.
I'm not upset. Prismatic
over
Wall is mostly
20k, 25k. You had more money than me.
good. Technically speaking, I traded stuff.
He did trade a book for roughly
right.
about 10,000 off. So,
I
you know
was about to
the
give you the
best.
crown.
You know the best part about that staff, and I think that is purely this reasoning being why I think it's a legendary item. Because honestly, it's not that crazy. It doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
I think that reason alone is why it is a legendary item.
I see.
Also,
Yeah.
for those who do not know or have not seen the movie, a hither thither staff.
Yes.
It is the portal gun.
It's the portal gun.
Pretty much.
I do
Thither.
believe it
Thither.
was. I do believe they converted it into a proper magic item after the movie came out, or maybe it was something that came out before and then they imported it into the movie. But the hither thither staff. This walking stick has a brilliant gemstone fitted at the top. The staff has 4 charges and regains 1d4 expended charges daily at done. As an action, you can expend 1 charge from the staff to create 2 linked teleportation portals, each one appearing on a flat surface of your choice that you can see within 1,500 feet of yourself. Alternatively, you can expend 1 charge as an action to relocate one or both portals, subject to the same limitation. The surface on which a portal appears must be big enough to accommodate it. Each portal is a 2-dimensional glowing oval ring, and together they create an open doorway up to 6 feet high and 4 feet wide. Any creature or object entering one portal exits from the other as if the 2 portals were a single opening that connects their locations. It's the portal gun.
Pretty much.
Holy shit.
It's a portal gun. So, shenanigans will be had.
By the way, for future references, I'm just gonna call it the temporal conduit because that's a lot easier for me to say without, stuttering.
Valid. Alrighty, and with that business concluded, let's move on to the next, dear darling. Let's go with Corey. Miss Reihua, Corey, you
Cora will
require...
extend a small little scroll of paper.
You
Unfurled.
require beads of force, the potentially singular, potentially plural, dimensional shackles, a dispelling stone, a
I found
mirror,
some items that were in some books. I didn't know if you might have them.
a mirror of life trapping. That I don't think I can. I can sell you a mirror of life trapping, but I don't think it's going to be quite the usage that you think it is. Above game, a mirror of life trapping weighs 50 pounds.
I'm strong. That's okay though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna lug around a 50-pound mirror wherever you go.
Weight training.
She
Or
just
we
strapped
trap
it
them.
onto Ravon's
Anyway.
back.
We could cross that one off.
Paper birds, a wand of magic missiles, and you wish for a bag of holding. Let's handle that first because I just increased my stock with a few of these. So, and a number of bags float onto the counter in front of you. I have in my collection a number of bags of holding. Each one better than the last. On the far right, we have a standard bag of holding. It weighs 15 pounds. Its contents can be up to 250 pounds. And the content volume limit is roughly about 30 cubic feet. This one will fetch you, 2,000. Pretty simple. You already have one of these. And there's another one for you if you desire it. But, before we get to that, let's up the ante a little bit, shall we? We have, with this fine cashmere wool, what I am calling the Type 2. With this one weighs a little more, 25 pounds, but your carrying capacity goes from 250 to 500. And your volume limit is roughly 70 cubic feet. This little gem will fetch you 4,500. But wait, there's more. Next, we have the Type 3 in this lovely green velour. 35 pounds, the bag weighs. Content limit We are now breaking quadruple digits as it is now a 1,000 pound bag. Volume limit 150 cubic feet. This one will run you 7,000. And then the piece de resistance in the finest spider silk. We have the Type 4. 60 pound bag, the heaviest of its class. 1,500 pound carrying limit. 250 feet cubic foot volume limit. 10,000 gold. A few choices. Each one of them equally accessible to your group. So above game, I'll post that image in
I'm
here.
gonna think on those. I'm gonna decide between those in my head. How much? Wait, did we already discuss the Moonsicle upgrade? If he was able to do that?
He can't do that, but he's given you
Sorry, that's for Rugar.
he's given you information on somebody who possibly can.
Guess.
So for these again, it's, and I'll put these in here: 2,000, 4,500, 7,000, and then 10,000.
Okay. I'm gonna think on those.
Yes, we could come back
as
to
we go
those.
through yeah.
Let's see. Unfortunately, I just sold my last one of magic missiles, and paper birds aren't something that I normally sell. And unfortunately, I have been honestly rather short on my sets of dimensional shackles, but I do know a lovely individual who I know specializes in paper birds and perhaps magical shackles. A lovely individual by the name of Winston. He's the shopkeep of the Ritual Pact. My dog is pissed right now. Winston, shopkeep of the Ritual Pact.
Thank you.
He's in the East Quarter, and he's a lovely, lovely individual. A very good boy. I suggest you pay him a visit if that is something you're wanting to purchase. But the rest, and you see a small box appear in front of him as well. Two small boxes appear in front of him. I have beads of force. I did have a customer come in and buy some recently, but I still have 3 at my disposal, 1,500 each. Or I'll do a lovely buy 2 get 1 free deal, and I'll sell the whole bundle for 3,000. And then the Dispelling Stone. These are quite rare to come across, truthfully. These are going to be 3750 each. And I have, at my disposal, I have 4 of them. I'm gonna have to beat up my dog. Hold on.
Grunkling incoming.
No! I mean, he's boofing at someone. He's popping off.
Oof.
But yes. So 3 beads of force, 1,500 each, or 3,000 for the whole bundle, and Dispelling Stones 3,750 for each. And then, of course, your selection of bags of holding.
Tart wanted to eat my gold today.
I mean, you're shopping. You're asking for basically 5th level dispel magic scrolls.
No, I know.
You
I'll
can
take
always...
3 beads of force.
Okay, 3,000. Above game, I do believe Rovan wanted to look at the bags of holding as well. So if you want to hold off for the moment, you can, and we can touch back on it. Or if you want to buy one now, that's fine too. Or you can perhaps discuss with Rovan. Maybe you two can go halvesies.
But then who gets custody of it?
That's up to y'all.
We'll discuss that later, J Frost.
Understood.
Yeah, so you guys don't have to buy shit now. If you want to wait and then let me know later about stuff you want to buy, that's fine too.
I'll put notes in there that we need to talk about that, J Frost.
Okay. So we will discuss
Gotcha.
that later. So 3,000 for the beads of force. You get 3. And did you want to buy any dispelling stones? Or did you want to wait?
I'll get one.
You'll get 1. Okay. 37.50. And that is Corey's business concluded for now, which we may return to later. Just striking off the few things on my end.
Tart,
Yes.
real quick, I had decided which 3rd level spell scroll I will pick up.
Perfect. What have you picked?
A spell scroll of Major Image.
Ooh.
He's a good smith.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and add that to your inventory. Alrighty, alrighty.
I just thumbs up the screen like you can see it.
Change our music once again to what is arguably my favorite track of my collection. Alrighty, my dear knight in shining armor, Rovan. You wish to procure, let's see, a belt of giant strength. Perhaps an upgrade for Tempest Bane, I presume that to be one of your weapons. A bag of holding or handy haversack. I do not possess a haversack, but you have seen my collection of bags of holding. Potions of healing greater or below. Revivified diamonds, those have already been purchased. And then grenades. Lots of grenades or alchemist fire. I do not have those. However,
Mm-hmm.
I believe Rugar specializes in alchemist fire, actually. So,
Okay.
gives you another reason to go visit. As well as visiting her for your Tempest Bane upgrade. As for the bags of holding, I have this selection before you. I have a number of healing potions. Standard, I have at my disposal right now 10. I have 50 each. You can you can buy the whole bundle for, we'll say 35 or 350.
Okay.
Greater healing potions I have at my disposal. I have 4 of them at the moment. Just had a couple of individuals buy a number of them. Those will run you 150 each. We'll say 600 for the bundle of 4. How's that sound?
That sounds pretty fair to me.
Wonderful. So 10 standard healing potions, 4 graders. So I will mark that off. As
Okay.
for your belt of giant strength, I happen to have at my disposal. I see the one you're wearing. Let's see if we can take it another step up, my dear. I have at my disposal currently a belt of fire giant strength, the next level up from what you're currently wearing. And then, if you want to get really crazy, I have a belt of cloud giant strength. One of the most expensive items in my collection, but a suitable option if you are willing to pay the price. The belt of fire giant strength will run you $14.50, or 14,500.
Mm-hmm.
And the cloud giant strength, that will run you 40,000.
Oof. Okay, that is a very expensive build.
Off game, another legendary item.
A point taken. Okay.
That's a 27 strength, my man.
Yeah, that is definitely true. You
The
said
fire
that...
giant strength is the fire giant strength will bump you up to 25.
Mm-hmm. let's knock the lesser thing out of the way. I'm definitely going to be picking up the potions.
Okay.
So, you said that would be 350 and 600.
We'll make it easy and just do 1,000 for the whole bundle.
Okay, that's not bad whatsoever.
So that will be 10 standard and then 4 greater.
I will pick that up.
Okay.
Just because, hey, can never have too many potions of healing.
Correct. Bro, those are free revives. If somebody goes
Pretty
down.
much. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. So definitely picking that up. Definitely be thinking about Rugar and going to that. As far as the I'd say Punk, do you want to knock the bags out of the way now, or do you wanna
Sure.
hold off on
What
that?
were you thinking again?
Personally, I was thinking just the standardized one, just
I was thinking of
because-
type 3, actually.
Hey man, that's 1,000 pounds. So I mean,
That's
Wait.
a lot of money we could potentially hold in there.
you could get both. Truthfully, there's nothing stopping you from buying both. Hell, if you have the money, you can buy all 4 if you want.
Oh, I don't.
That's a
I do not
combined
want
weight
all
of over
4.
3,000 pounds.
I do not want over.
So, question. You said it was 1,000 pounds. What's that in USD?
Shut up.
Oh.
Boo this man. Boo this
I
man.
will. I will also throw
I'm
out.
taking back that staff.
First of all, I actually really like that joke. But secondly,
No.
I will. It is worth pointing out that I do have a bag of holding already, and I picked up a portable hole. So, that is
That's true.
like as far as like carrying space. Just keep that in mind.
We specifically in my IRL game had a bag or had a portable hole purely to put everyone's money in.
The money hole.
The money hole. That's what we called it. We actually also sometimes called it the McDuck vault, but that's neither here nor there.
It's the McDuck dimension.
Yeah. The McDuck hole.
You literally put money in a hole.
Duck pool.
Woo!
Woo!
A woohoo!
Thank you. But yes. So,
I can't
bags.
believe you invented the U.S. Treasury.
Type 2.
Type 2. You gonna buy type 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how much was Type 2?
Type 2 was 4,500.
You want to do halvesies?
If you're okay with it, sure.
Yeah, I'm willing to... Yeah, I'm willing to do it.
'Kay.
4,500, you said?
That's 2,250 for the both of you.
So...
Now you guys just need to argue about who gets it on the weekends.
Give me just 1 second.
F
as
is
I-
done.
To receive your Gucci cashmere bag.
Okay. So... Let's move with that much. Okay. And how much did you say that Belt of Fire Giant strength was?
14,500. I keep wanting to say 1450. That is inaccurate.
Okay. So
It is pricey.
I'm just a little short on that one, but I actually am majority of it.
You can always make a persuasion check, depending on how short are you above game.
I have 14,078 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
I will
Uh,
assist.
All right. Rovan will kind of go for it. And persuasion, you said?
Persuasion. I will also say, you could potentially get a discount if you swap out your current belt. An additional discount if you were to swap out your belt, because you're not exactly going to need the belt anymore. Or you could give your belt to someone else. Stares at Lily.
That is a good point.
That will be the swollest fucking gnome ever.
The gnome cast heat.
So, you can either circumvent the check by offering up your belt, or if you want to perhaps give your belt to someone else, make me the check.
Okay. Would like to ask, what would my belt currently fetch? Like, if I were
Let
to say for a
me
trade in for Arxes.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Because that's actually not a bad idea, honestly.
Trading in your belt would save you 5,000.
That's not bad.
It's not. However, I will personally, if I were you, DM to player, I would suggest you just either come up with the extra little bit, make a check, and give your belt to someone else. Because that's a free, 23 in strength?
Yeah, that is a 23. It's a belt of stone giant. It's
You
equal
have
to
a few
frost.
you have a few folks who could definitely make use of that.
Okay.
Give it to Diana. Swole wife.
Diana's back is going to be so broad she can't fit through the door to the library.
She's gonna be conducting mass with ripped up shirts on the sleeves, and like doing fucking reps as she's like doing her sermon.
Yes.
Above game, Lily won't be able to use it. Because it requires attunement.
What's
Lily's
the third item you're attuned to?
the stone.
Mastery. Ioun stone?
Yeah.
You do have an Ioun stone now. That's right. You can always give it to someone else.
It would benefit. Wait a minute.
We can discuss that later.
I actually, well, hold on. I have a real quick question. The belt would affect a creature even if they were in a transformed state, yes?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Hold on.
Because honestly, thinking about it, hey Flit, you want to get ripped?
I may or may not have a 0 in strength. We can see about it. We can discuss it.
The simple answer is generally no.
Okay.
Aw.
Don't bother then. If I need to be strong, I'll turn into something strong.
Okay. Well, if that is the case,
I don't have the context for this conversation yet, but I see Belt of Giant Strength is an enhancement bonus. Wild Shape is a size bonus. You are correct. 2. Boots of Haste do not fit on a hippo. It cannot use them. I don't know what the context for that is, but I like the idea of a hippo wearing booties.
Well, okay. Well, what about
It's
the gift
Crimbus.
though?
he's got his Christmas booties on. Oh god.
Prism.
It's Crimbus. Merry Crimbus.
But yes, I need a decision.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, Joe, I wouldn't mind actually taking that because if anything, I could actually sell the old belt and keep the money as like a.
You could always sell it later.
That is true.
Yep.
So making like a cashback kind of return. Yeah, I'll definitely go for the persuasion.
Okay. Roll me persuasion. Advantage.
All right, with advantage. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. 14.
Give me 1 second.
It sucks like I have no bardic inspirations left.
He gives you a small squint. Good enough. But I will remember this. It will affect your next transaction.
That is a fair assessment.
Alrighty. What you have
So-
left, which is how much again?
What I currently have left is
1478, I believe, he said. 14,078.
plus 14,078 gold.
14,078 gold for a belt of fire giant strength. That's a 25 in strength, my man. Make good use of it.
All right, allow me to do a.
Our 16th level party's fun.
Yes.
Okay, so let me do this. So giant strength is now a fire giant. Good God. And I believe that is bumps me to a 25. Yes.
It sure do. It will require attunement, but you guys will get be able to attune to anything you have to attune to over the course of the next 2 days.
Okay. Well, if that
So if
is
you
the-
want to go, truth be told, if y'all want to go ahead and start swapping out your attunements, your tuned items, I'd be fine with that.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna do something. Because something I just remembered we have a couple things of. Above game, and I'll save this for a little bit later. Do we want to get a few of the items of praise that we took from the other world?
I figured that's what we're gonna do with the jeweler here pretty soon.
Okay.
You do have some. You did collect some things that weren't necessarily jewels. I will add.
Yeah, because I was looking into the bag of Holden, and we've got like do we still have that +3 greatsword actually?
We do
Or did
not.
we- Ah. Okay. Wasn't sure.
You fools.
Can't believe we gave away Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Well, if that's the case, I am going to offer up the old belt of giant strength. And
Okay.
let's see, I've got a couple things still here. I will offer up a potion of gaseous form.
Okay.
Actually, no. Rescinding that, because that actually has a use. My
Okay.
apologies. But I will offer up a potion of frost breath. And I haven't really used this weapon in a long, long time. I will actually offer up. Well, what is it called? Bane Maw.
I'm gonna offer up Bane Maw.
Yep, the +1. Was it a battle axe?
It was a +1 battle axe.
Yeah, that could do acid damage.
Yes. Okay. Offering up this collection of things. Yeah. I'm glad somebody finally noticed. Looking up your items that you are offering up. I don't know why I said looking up. With the items you are currently offering up, you would be able to receive a good old 6,010 gold.
That is actually a fair offer. 6,010 gold, you said?
Yes. Sorry, 6,025. I did my math
Oh,
wrong.
625. All good, all good. And apologies.
That potion was not $20 on, or 20 gold on purchase.
Alright, so let me just do a quick little inventory thing. Baymaw is now going to be gone.
Rest in peace, Bane Maw. I always envisioned you as a Skyrim great axe with the weird glowing green aura.
I'm glad you actually said that, because that was what I thought about.
Any other business, Rowan?
The only thing I can think of... The anti-venom's not going to be worth even a lick. But... Hmm. Arxis is a wine connoisseur, yeah?
Sure.
Ravon will pull out one of the bottles from Druella's personal stock.
Uh-huh.
And he will offer it as a gift.
As a gift.
Correct.
Oh, my dear friend, this is quite the gift. You know what? Forget what I said earlier. Your debt is forgiven.
All good. Enjoy the wine. It was a wild ride.
And you see Arxis sniffs the bottle. Ooh. Robust. But,
Question.
yes.
Is that the funny wine that gives hallucinations, or is that like just like standard Fey wine?
Make me, you specifically, what would this be? What would this be?
Would it be like history? I don't think nature would apply, right?
I'm kind of leaning towards Arcana check, purely because it's Fey wine.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
This was
Arcana
Corbin
check.
asking this, right?
Yes.
Me
Oh,
as Joe.
too late.
asking.
Well, this is Joe
17.
asking. 17. This is it's a very old, refined Fey wine. It's pretty expensive.
Okay. So it's,
Above game,
it's-
y'all got it from an Archface court, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's
okay.
gonna fetch a pretty penny.
Okay,
I was gonna
cool.
argue before he rolled history, because we know that Corvin's mom has a very extensive wine cellar.
That's why I asked, because I was about to do a but since it's just expensive, I can say that funny thing for Mr. Orion later.
Smile. Is that your
Yeah.
business concluded, Rovan?
I believe it is. Enjoy the wine, and thank you for your service.
Oh, you are so very welcome. Now, let's see. Oh, Captain, my Captain. You wish to acquire a Cape of the Mountebank and some potential upgrades for your current gear. Well, I have mentioned my dear friend Rugar a number of times. I suggest you pay a visit. But this illustrious cape, which you see forms on his back, I am willing to part with for a measly, a steel rat, honestly, truthfully, 4,000 gold.
Lily, Lily smiled. Yeah, I think I think I could do that for you.
Wonderful, my dear. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your patronage. I did notice that your list is a tad short. Did you perhaps have anything else in mind? Perhaps any spur-of-the-moment purchases?
Nothing that I honestly could think of off the top of my head, really.
All right. Well, if you have any other ideas that you wish to come back and find, perhaps seek out, it is at our discretion. I'm at your service. Above game, if you find something you want, anyone here who still has money, if you have anything else you want to buy before the next arc starts, before you guys are whisked off to the front lines, you have anything else you wish to buy from Arxis later, just let me know and we can discuss in DMs.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. With that, Sarah, I see you don't have a list, but I do see that very exquisite longbow on your back. Wind Needle, I believe it's called, yes?
Sarah is absolutely looking back at Wind Needle. No, absolutely not.
No, dear, perhaps you misunderstood me. I'm not looking to purchase it. I was going to suggest that perhaps you should speak to my friend Rugar about maybe enhancing it a bit. I know you've had it for quite a while, I do believe.
Was a reward for our first mission.
Then, my dear, if you're looking to get it, perhaps, if you're looking to receive a bit of an upgrade, look no further than the fine runesmith in the South Quarter. The dog outside agrees. I don't think y'all heard him,
No.
but he is
Nope.
going boof. He's barking.
Actually, speaking of dogs, something for Raven could be helpful. I don't know if perhaps you have anything for that.
I don't have a number of magic items for dogs. I'm not sure wolves are capable of attuning to magic items. But if I come up with something later, you'll be the first one to know.
That works for me. Above game, you said it right after I took a bite of my food.
Nom, nom, nom. Above game, I don't know what magic items will work for wolves. Now I'm gonna look at this later because now I'm curious.
Wait, hold up. Belt of giant strength.
Yes. 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 Yes.
All right, hold on. I'm doing research. Can you put? Well, no. Hold on. Belt of giant strength. Because if it has to attune, it does require attunement. I'm gonna say no, because I don't fucking think a dog could focus. Any dog.
Wait,
Not
hold
even
up.
a wolf could focus on this one item for an hour.
Raven
Hold
isn't truly a dog. Raven is a fae spirit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Raven, I still will say, does not have the intelligence to focus on an item such as this for an hour.
Aw. Oh, good try, team. Good try, team.
I love the idea, but I'm gonna have to say no.
My friend is giving me the most confused look ever.
That being said, if you want to perhaps find a sword that you don't have to attune to, and teach Raven how to use it. Just an idea.
Sif.
All I think
You
of
joke,
is
but
the
there is a video
Australian
of that on
Shepherd.
Facebook.
I joke, but I did that exact thing in my D&D game. I taught my direwolf companion how to use a sword, and he wielded a demigod's great sword.
Oh, hold up.
You would
If
deny
Raven-
Sif.
If Raven,
Pokemon sorted? Damn.
If Raven wields the sword in its mouth, would Sarah be Jartorius?
I hate it here.
I'm glad we all
Sarah
went
be
in different ways.
In Dark Souls they got it's Artorias, but because Sarah Jade, Jartorius.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why I
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Can an animal attune to a magic item? If you can get the animal to focus for an hour, yes. So if you could somehow get Raven to focus on... I love that, Shiba. If you can somehow get Raven to focus on the belt of giant strength for an hour, then yes, theoretically you could get Raven to attune to it.
I'll just smother
However,
it
have
in
you
peanut butter.
ever met a dog? And I know Raven is not a dog in the traditional sense, but let's be honest, Raven's a dog. So, if we want to retcon the selling of the Belt of Giant Strength, and you attempt to do that with Raven, you are more than welcome. However, I can't promise how well it will go.
Hold on. Hey, Tart, you said you can't think of a dog that ever was good at patience, yeah?
That's not what I said, but go on.
Oh, never mind. My apologies.
No,
I had a
please, continue.
I have one dog that's good at being patient.
I think I know this one.
Uh-huh. Be very careful of your next words. I just gave
No.
you a 25 strength belt.
Shut the fuck
Leave
up, monster!
Hachi
Fuck
alone,
you.
bastard.
I'm taking your belt away.
Ban
dickhead.
him. Rovon's dead for the session.
Admittedly, that is admittedly not the dog I was thinking of.
Corey
Wait, who
gives
were you
him a
thinking?
stunning strike to the nuts.
No! That's even worse!
I'm killing both of you.
What?
My heart.
No, that was aimed at me, punk. That was aimed at me.
I'm killing both of you. Leave Fry's dog out of this.
Will do.
I can't believe Corey has to kill Flit. All right.
Eat shit,
Anyways.
Old Yeller.
Wow.
Fucking- Anyways.
I'm sorry, guys. Love you.
CJ, I'm surprised you didn't go Marin.
But yes, same rule applies. If you come up with stuff later that you want to attempt to purchase from Arxis, you are willing to do so, or you are able to do so. We can discuss in DMs. However, for now, moving on. And of course, our dear High Priestess. What can old Arxis do for you today? Let me see. Stonebreaker's breastplate. Interesting. Looking to be a bit more protected, I see. Alrighty. Well, I happen to have a set of the Stonebreaker's breastplate that will run you 15,000. To which Diana goes, okay. Let me take a look at my money, actually. Above game, I don't have her sheet up, as I'm just now noticing. Goodbye, Chip. I accidentally opened Chip's sheet. I do have the money for that. However, it would leave me a bit short for other purchases. I was wondering about, possibly getting something a bit later. Do you have any slightly cheaper options? No, do not give me money. Don't give me money, Rayhawk Ore.
4,000 Arxis.
I'm gonna kill you. Diana says, looking you in the eyes. Well, let me go through the rest of this list to see what we want to do first. So, Stonebreaker's breastplate and an amulet of the devout. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those. But if you're looking for other options for armor, I do have another set that you might be interested in. And you see this set of chainmail come down to the forefront. A set of chainmail, armor of safeguarding. This fine little piece, a measly 9,000. To which Diana kind of considers her options. I'll take the safeguarding chainmail. Above game. Armor of safeguarding. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to get the text for y'all to give to you.
Give.
I can't spell safeguarding to save my life. Okay. Armor
hard to
of
safeguard.
safeguarding. Set in the it is heavy armor, chainmail, as you mentioned. Set in the center of this armor's chest is a citrine engraved with the shield rune. While wearing this armor, your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to 10 plus your level. Invoking the rune. As an action, you can invoke the armor's rune to cast the Beacon of Hope spell with it. The spell has a duration of 1 minute and doesn't require concentration. Once the rune has been invoked, it can't be invoked again until the next dawn.
Ooh. That's useful as fuck.
Uh-huh.
The downside. If the wearer has a strength score lower than 15, their speed is reduced by 10 feet. Diana does not have a strength of 15.
Well, that says 13.
Her strength
You said it was chainmail, right?
is
Yeah.
chainmail. Chainmail is 13. However, the armor. You know what? It would be 13. I'm reading it. This is the plate mail of safeguarding that I'm reading.
Oh.
So she would still need. She would
15,
need
right?
13 to wear it without the reduction.
Does she have that?
No.
Oh my god!
Diana's
She
strength
has-
is a 9, yo.
What?
She's got
She is
noodly
strong
arms.
of brain, not
True.
of
Yeah.
not of
I
meat.
didn't realize Corey was so like
Punk.
so
When we were-
overtly jock
I
to
mean,
her nerd.
you keep dragging her away from her books and you're just not realizing this?
I never noticed. I just threw over my shoulder, you know.
Corey
that's-
just has this like Vietnam
you were just going-
flashback
she was
where
like-
she's counting all of the jars that she has had to open for Diana. All of them.
Oh. She's just,
And right while Corey...
she's looking at her arms and looking at Diana. I just thought you never really fought me that hard. Because you knew I
No.
was right.
Why do you think I prefer to cast spells and not get in people's faces? Because I can't swing for shit, Corey.
I knew you couldn't swing for shit, but I thought that was just because I haven't had time to teach you.
Unfortunately, Arxis, I do not have the physical capabilities to purchase the chainmail. So... I'll take the breastplate. I can at least use that. The breastplate that'll be 15,000, my dear lady. And Diana goes,
11,000.
What? Stop!
It's only 11,000 because I gave the 4
I'm gonna bite
for
you.
her.
I have 10,000 gold, Rayhua Corey. Stop paying for me! That being said, I do need a little bit.
The head of church is,
5,500 then.
I hate you so much. So you two come together, and Diana has finally torn through her funds. Huge.
We reached a milestone this day.
He said 5,500.
Yeah.
That means Diana will have a smooth 550
God.
left.
I spent 16K.
Yeah, you sure
Not 16,
did.
14K.
Whose fault is that? Yours.
Yours.
It might be a little bit mine, but y'all made the list.
Yep. And we're
You're
still
right.
we're
It wasn't
we're
me.
still not done.
It was you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all are still not done. Y'all still have other shops you want to visit.
Oh my god.
I nominate we go to the jeweler first, just because
Yeah.
we could use a boost to our funds after this.
Probably
What
good
are we
idea.
doing there again? Are we selling stuff?
You guys have a bunch of gems that you want to sell. Flint also is looking to purchase a jade circlet. And who knows, maybe there will be stuff there that you guys want to buy.
Can I sell my staff of the adder?
You want to sell that to Arxis?
Yes.
Okay, let me pull it up real quick, and I can give you a reasonable price for it. It is an uncommon magic item. Let me see. You could easily get a solid 1K for that.
Thank you.
Any other business you guys wish to conduct with Arxis at the moment? Because it sounds like we're beginning to move into not splitting off, but piecing out territory.
For now, I think so, at least as far as Flit is concerned.
Corbin's good.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once. Going twice. Okay. You all...
Oh, Mr. Yancey Odell. Sorry.
Thank you for that. Well, my dear companions and compatriots, please, if you have need me once more, I am at your beck and call. Please, feel free to stop in again.
I'll be back tomorrow.
We'll see you then.
So I would like to take this opportunity to ask you, God,
You didn't see it, but I just got really close to my mic, just with big open eyes.
Oh, I can.
have you ever considered if we get funds from my bar?
I don't know. Maybe you should stop by and see what your bar has accumulated.
Later. We
Later.
have a mission to complete.
Perhaps something to do within the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Dude.
Or next 48 hours, I should say.
Yay.
But moving on from there, it sounds like you guys wanted to hit up the jewelers next, the Moonstone Jewelers.
Yes, we would like to go to K Jewelers.
Every kiss begins with, "Ah, stop stabbing me!" Don't ask me where I pulled that from. I pulled
It's
that from my own
CC's.
brain.
Recording begins with C's.
I haven't heard that, okay? But you all head into the eastern quarter of town, which is actually it's actually honestly a bit of a journey. But the town is doing well. There's still some repairs kind of undergoing considering recent events. May have been a major assault on the city, but they are mostly minor things at this point. But you guys make your way across to the eastern quarter and find the location in question, the Moonstone Jewelers. It's a quaint little shop on the corner. It is actually not too far from the Akodea. When you kind of take in the surrounding area, Corey, you realize that you have in your frequent travels to and from the Akodea, you very likely have passed this jeweler's more than once, but you've never really paid all that much mind to it. But as you guys enter the shop, there's a little ringing of a bell, and a lovely little blonde dwarven individual behind the counter with a very, very long ponytail turns and faces your group. "Ah, welcome. My name is Naimi Rothorn, and welcome to the Moonstone Jewelers. How can I assist you today?" And you see, much similar to Arxis, she has like this rather large, like, island sort of counter in the center of the room, but all around there's case upon case of beautiful jewels, jewelry. You see that there are also a number of very refined jewel-encrusted dresses up high, lining the upper half of the shop along the walls.
Good day to you. We are Excelsior Regalia. We came in from the Third Wish. Our friend Oxus recommended us to you, and we were just looking to do some perusing and hopefully do some purchasing as well.
I have heard the name from such a certain individual. Welcome to my shop. I was wondering if I would see you all anytime soon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Naimi. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please, what can I assist you with today? You wish to buy, sell? Perhaps a bit of both?
Buy, trade, sell, if the price is right.
Alrighty. Would you rather to buy or sell first?
Looks to the group.
Well, I'm looking for something specific, but I'm a little light on funds, so I think selling would be good. Flit is at this point also just kind of eyeing some of those wonderful dresses.
Sell it is then. Alrighty, what do you have for Miss Naimi today? Any friend of Oxus is a friend of mine. I can give you a more than fair price. I'm always looking to add to my collection. My stock, if you will.
I am looking at our stock at the moment, trying to find it.
Yes. So above
Or drop.
game.
Here we are.
Above game, from what you guys got from the mirror dimension, you got 3 10-piece gemstones. You've got excuse me. You actually, I'm not going to go through this whole list. You guys can read it. But it's basically
Oh yeah, large drops.
Yes. Yes. You guys have 3 10-piece gemstones, 4 50-piece gemstones, 2 100-piece gemstones, 2 500-piece gemstones, and 7 1,000-piece gemstones. And that is just what you grabbed from the mirror dimension. You guys also do have a few items that are not gems in themselves, but are pieces with gems embedded in them.
That's true. We've got the what is it? The silver necklace and the ceremonial dagger.
You sure do.
So
Why do I want that black pearl?
You can keep the Black
want
Pearl
the-
if you want.
You want the Black Pearl, Jack Sparrow?
someone was gonna say it.
Yeah.
Would be mad if I snapped it off.
I mean, we have a black opal.
Well, both.
Let's start by getting some evaluations first. Like, first of all, how about we just instantly sell the nondescript gemstones?
Okay.
Can we sell the art objects to her, or is that someone else?
Like I said, the jewelry and jewelry adjacent things you can sell. So like the necklace you can sell, the bird cage you can likely sell, the chalice set you can sell. But things like paintings and shit, if y'all have those, which I don't think you have any of those you cannot sell. The silver-plated longsword with the jet set in the hilt, she is not going to take that.
Yeah, I figured a swords like a smith would want that first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's knock out the gold stuff. So that's like 7,000 plus that's 8,430 total.
Okay. Make me a persuasion check. My dog is barking.
Guidance. Or no, wait. It's wheel, right?
I mean, I'll take both.
You can do both.
You do both? I'm gonna do both.
Oh, it wanted to be that 20. 10 plus whatever you throw my way.
Nice.
14.
That makes a difference. Woo!
Oh!
Spicy! Okay, so that's a
Eh.
21. It's actually a 20.
Thank you, Corey.
Do
You're the
it.
best.
And what was the original
Thank
price
you,
that you
thank you.
said?
8,430 for all of the no-name items, like the just general gemstones.
With that check in your previous relation to Arxus, you'll get that. You can sell that bundle for 9,000.
Nice. I'll keep a tally in general because there's going to be a lot of selling to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll also just go ahead and like put that in the hole.
Yes, yes. Into the money
Okay.
hole.
Yeah. So other than that, we've also got a bunch of random gems. Like, let's see. And she's gonna start digging in, and she's gonna pull out the Star Sapphire and Star Ruby to start with.
Okay.
And I don't know if we want to do like I know there's going to be an appraisal like cost. That's fine. But I don't know if we
There's
just want to
going
do
to
this all
be
in one.
a
one crack.
flat fee depending at the end that will be dependent on how much you guys give.
I feel like we can at the very least we can. Corey, you can keep a Black Pearl. We got 2 apparently.
Yes.
I mean, I'm still carrying around a nice opal because it made me feel fancy. Who am I going to complain? Does anyone else have any claims on anything? The diamond we're keeping. We're not going to get that. We're going to get that appraised, but we're keeping that.
I was hoping so. Okay.
Nah.
So, let's see.
Joe, I respect that joke, by the way.
Thank you.
So the Black Pearl, we'll start with that. The Black Pearl, and I'll just do this above game. The Black Pearl will fetch you 500.
Okay.
What was the next one? The Star Sapphire?
Star Sapphire, and then the Star Ruby after that.
Star Sapphire. The Star Sapphire will fetch you 1,000.
God damn, we picked the right nerd to pilfer from.
And then
Fuck that fucking nerd.
the Star Ruby will be 750.
Let's put that at 740. Okay.
What next?
The Black Opal, the Fire Opal, the Emerald, and the Yellow Sapphire. We'll just do all of those together.
The Black Opal and the Fire Opal. Wait, so Black Opal, Fire Opal. What were the other two?
The Emeralds, and the Yellow Sapphire.
I have a handy sheet here, which is helping me with this. All four of those are going to be 1,000.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Star Ruby is also 1,000.
Got it.
I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay. We'll do the what is it? The I'm trying to find it. I don't think she would want the Copper Chalice. That would be something up her alley with the silver filigree.
Yes, that was from the Mirror Dimension, right?
This is all from the Mirror Dimension. This is where I'm drawing this from.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. The Fire Opal, the Star Sapphire, the Emerald, the Star Ruby, the Black Opal, and the Yellow Sapphire. Those are 1,000 as per what is listed on here. The
Mhm.
price that you see from how I've written it is what you'll get for each thing.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I guess I guess we got the Copper Chalice, the Silver Chalice with the Moonstones.
If you're looking to just sell everything, I'll tell you what she won't take.
That'll help.
She will not take the bone statuettes. Let me see. She will not take. Let me see. She'll take everything except the bone statuettes, the dagger, and the longsword.
Sounds good. Before I just for ease of mind, I think we already did this anyways, but I'd like to
Somebody
do
has a
one.
calculator.
I'd like to do one final cast of Detect Magic, make sure there's nothing magical here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we did it already, but just before we sell it all off.
There is some magic in the room itself from some items currently on sale,
Huh.
but none from the stuff you're selling.
Neat.
Understood. So the bone statuettes, the dagger, and the long swords. Those are the only things we don't trade in.
I'm just checking one more time to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm debating on the mirror set, but I'll just say fuck it, and we'll say she'll take that. If for nothing, then she may add that to her own private wares.
They deserve it.
Yes.
Treat
Yes,
yourself,
everything
girl.
except the longsword, dagger, and the statuettes.
Yeah, and we're gonna keep the diamonds. The diamond, one of the pearls. Yeah, the diamond and one of the pearls.
Okay. So Do you have a total for everything that you've sold so far?
So far total, we've got 9,000 for the nondescript stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then we've got 6,500 for all of the recently appraised items.
Okay, so 15,500 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Her fee for that will be, hold on. It will bring it down to 13,175. That's with
Alright.
the appraisal fee.
So
Above game, it's 15%.
fair enough. So let me just adjust. That's our current net profit is 13,175.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Alrighty. Well, with all that said and done, did you also wish to perhaps make a purchase today? I believe you said you were looking for something in particular. Looking to you, Flip.
Yeah, I was looking for you all have such pretty stuff in here. She's just kind of looking at everything.
Oh,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I was looking for a circlet with some jade in it.
A circlet with some jade in it. I do believe I have a fresh piece of that. Let me take a look. And she kind of begins to scour the island around her. Ah, here we go. And she pulls out this sort of stand with a jade circlet on it.
Ooh, pretty.
Thank you so much. It's a fine piece. I've worked very hard to make sure that each piece is up to the best quality that they could possibly be. This one will run you about 1,500.
1,500? Absolutely.
Wonderful. It is all yours, dear. Thank you so much. Did anyone else perhaps want to make a purchase today?
Small thing. He'll pull out the onyx sphere. Do you have anything in about this size in amethyst as well as pink quartz?
I'm sorry, one more time. You pulled out a sphere?
Sphere, like that onyx sphere that he took out of the case.
Oh, I see. So you're looking to replace this, basically.
I have to do a little dispelling on the enchantment on it, but yes.
Enchantment? What's the enchantment per se? I sometimes
Well-
dabble in the occasional magic item.
Well, this isn't particularly a magic item most people are familiar with, something I'm trying to patent, but let's just say there's a small little illusion inside of this gem itself that projects a little message anytime you hold it in a specific way.
I see.
I'm looking to get it replaced because the message inside of it is actually what's the word? How do you say this in common? It's a little obsolete. Inaccurate, actually. That's the word I want to use. Inaccurate.
I see. Alrighty. So you're looking to perhaps sell this and purchase a sphere of, I believe you said amethyst or rose quartz?
I would like both if that's
Oh.
if that's available.
Well, considering that this is an enchanted item, I'd be willing to do a 1-for-2 trade. This item for the two of them.
That would be most helpful. I will, however, still make the claim of I need to take the enchantment off of it.
That is totally fine. I can still see that this is a beautifully refined obsidian. This took a lot of craftsmanship and handiwork. So I'd just say it, even without the enchantment, is a fair deal.
Yes, I do appreciate it.
Above game, you could just do a simple dispel magic if you wish to remove the enchantment.
Yeah, I figured. I don't have the slots. I have.
Corey does.
Looks to Corey.
Diana
Corey, I
also
wanted to
has
tap-
one if you need it.
Looks back to. Not really any offense to Diana. Corey, could you do the honors?
Magical sugar mama too, huh? And she snaps her fingers.
Listen, you know more than anybody how tapped I am after that whole encounter.
It was awful.
Plus, Corey, you've been throwing that around. What does that mean?
We'll tell you when you're older, Fitz.
Corey, you do see a very slight blush from Naimi once you mentioned the term sugar mama.
But just like, aren't I older than you? Technically?
Very technically in the
Yeah.
strangest faction.
Yes, but emotionally speaking, I'm like 200 at this point. He stares like into the void.
Wait,
Stares
does that mean
directly
we
at
owe
the
you
audience.
birthday cake?
What was that, Ravon?
Wait, doesn't that mean we owe Flit like a lot of birthday cakes?
Ravon,
There's
I know
a
what you think.
bakery.
Ravon, I know what you're thinking. I can't eat that much.
What am
Not in that form. And Corey holds out a void weed joint.
I'm good,
No.
thanks.
Not in
we
that form, you can't.
I mean, we could also just get like cupcakes.
I think we're also going on a bit of a tangent here, everyone.
Did you know that we forgot that Corey should have had the munchies after she got done with being a mammoth?
Who said I forgot?
Oh.
Don't worry.
I guess you're right, Corvin. Out of curiosity, Flick kind of looks on up to the dresses. How much are those worth?
Oh, the dresses? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. They range from a couple hundred to my more finer stock, which can be upwards of a couple thousand.
Interesting. And Flit has a deep look of thought going on, but
She's gonna insight you.
all right, go for it.
That's a whole 8.
AI insight.
Go for it.
Everyone insight Flit.
Yes, I am the most deceptive.
16.
I also want to insight Flit.
Soft,
Oh,
that's
really?
one.
Go. Go, Twitter.
I'll do
Go, Colton, go.
just
on,
for
Will.
the hell of it. 8.
5. Lily's not paying much attention.
Lily's just looking at this whole situation going, ugh, I hate shopping.
Lily does seem like a girl who would hate shopping.
Lily absolutely hates going shopping.
So, go ahead.
God.
Lily's an Amazon connoisseur.
Lily is, like, has a permanent, not really permanent spot, but has, like, a named spot on the husband bench.
I imagine that the best part of shopping for Lily is watching the person pick up and carry all the things that she doesn't. With an 8, it hasn't really come up yet, but Flit kind of likes the thought of looking pretty. She hasn't had a chance to really, like, invest a lot of time into it. And looking at all these dresses and stuff right now, you get the sense that she's just kind of picturing herself in them.
Did you perhaps want to try one? She said, as curiously.
Flit looks to the dresses and then looks back to Naimi, and she goes, "I do, but in better times.
Fair enough.
Now is not the right time for a new dress."
No worries. I appreciate you at least being honest about it, but I will keep that in mind.
We're gonna
Did
come back
anyone
as a
else?
group one day, and it's gonna be awesome.
Did anyone else perhaps have any business they wanted to complete? Above game. Does anyone else have any business here? I'll going once. Going twice.
Sorry to assume, but did Arxis recommend this person to Sarah for something?
Arxis recommended Rugar for a Wind Needle upgrade.
Oh, Rugar, my bad. I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
No, that's okay. To be fair, Arxis recommended Rugar to a number of you for
Noble
armor.
Rhaegar Targaryen. No, wait.
Shut up.
The last dragon.
So we have about an extra 10k to work with when we go to Rugar, just as a heads up. Like, our final total walking out of here is, after my purchase and the price for appraisals, was 11,675. We have not sold a few bits to other than that, but still,
Yes.
Rugar might appreciate that.
So as you guys are kind of heading on your way out, thank you again for coming. If you see Oxus anytime soon, tell him to stop on by. I have a couple of pieces that he may be interested in.
I'll pass it on.
Thank you. You all head on out. I presume you guys would like to see this mysterious runesmith in the South Quarter.
Winston?
That's not the runesmith. You guys could go see Winston if you want, though. Winston is also in the South Quarter.
Oh, I
The-
misread it. I said Runs shop. My S looked like an E. I thought it was the rune shop. My bad.
Do you guys want to see Winston first or Rugar first? The choice is yours.
I think Rugar first, probably.
Okay. Any disagreements, arguments, downright conflicts?
Disrespecting your surroundings, even.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a conflict, but it's with Joe. It's above game, and we're gonna hash it out in the parking lot.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking bet. Meet me at the Waffle House, motherfucker.
Oh, be careful. That's bold territory. All right. Well,
I
I'm
like
not
to live
hearing
dangerously.
I'm not hearing any arguments to the contrary, so I presume you guys are gonna go see Rugar first. But before we do that, as you all start making your way to the South Quarter, we are gonna take our bio break.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hey, bio break.
Thank you all for joining us thus far. We appreciate your patronage. See what I did there? Because it's a shopping episode. And we will be back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Oh, heckin' bingus. Hello.
Oh,
We return. It's time.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. We have all gained water. We have all pissed. It's time. Let me find some music. We'll go back to what
Such
we
is
were
the
using.
cycle.
Such is the cycle. Can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Make it cash.
Oops, I just opened up Steam. That's not what I wanted
on
to
the
do.
moon, right?
You can boulders later.
Alrighty. So, you all begin to head down to the South District, the South Quadrant, where you guys are looking for Rugar's shop. I need to check something for y'all. Sarah. As you guys are walking, you do see a blacksmith's shop, a relatively robust shop with the forge, and anvil and everything outside with a under an overhang. And you see that the sign is written in Orcish. It is, the sign is written in Orcish and is titled The Burning Hammer.
Burning hammer, huh?
It just kind of catches Sarah's eye while they're walking.
Do you mention it to the group?
Sarah will stop walking for a second and take a closer look at the sign to make sure she read it right. Wasn't the name of the shop we're looking for the Burning Hammer?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
I think I found it.
As you all begin to turn your attention to the what appears to very much be blacksmith shop and forge. The sign does appear to be written in Orcish. Only Sarah knows Orcish, so she is the only one who would know what it says.
Corey squints at it. Oh, wait, duh. And she taps her head.
That's true. You now are able to comprehend that the shop is indeed titled The Burning Hammer. As you guys are all standing, eyeing the shop, you do see, coming from around one side of the forge, holding a burning hot red piece of metal. It appears to be a sword of some sort. An already completed sword, oddly enough, as this individual, what appears to be a rather large orcish woman wearing goggles and an apron, and they take the sword and they dip it into a water bucket, and you hear the as the heated metal I see y'all smile. I'm smiling as the heated metal quickly cools off. But then, oddly enough, as she pulls the once heated but now cooled sword out of the water barrel, the sword alights in flame as one of the gems upon it blazons this bright red. And as it does, the individual kind of moves their goggles upwards and looks at the sword with their bare eyes. Ah, yes, that is fine work right there. And this is the individual you now see.
Yup.
I see. Yep.
God, oh my god!
River was.
This was
100%
one
correct.
of this was definitely one of Lily's potential bachelorettes.
Oh, I see the little mouse.
Always.
I would be that little mouse in a heartbeat.
All right, get in the bag.
Fucking same.
Keep me in your pocket.
Same. God, she's gorgeous. I'll bring you whatever
No.
tools or materials you need, madam, please.
Hold the flashlight.
And
Yeah,
as
typically, I'm on the outside of these of the thirst stuff, but no, I'm fucking there with it. Damn.
and as the burning sword, the fire alighting the blade of the sword disperses, she, with her protected hands, sets it down, what appears to be on a metal weapon rack, and starts slipping off the gloves and apron. And I'm gonna see if she notices y'all.
I'm just gonna say, Sarah's been kind of watching, and she'll at this point mutter under her breath, "God damn, that's hot."
She does not appear to notice y'all yet.
Okay, so Corbin would definitely like speak up. Ruga, I presume.
Hearing her name, her expression sort of tightens up a bit, and she looks at y'all. Oh, hello, welcome. Yes, my name is Rugal. Welcome to my forge and shop, the Burning Hammer. You all look like a well put together set of adventurers, and that screams to me that you all are looking for some equipment, perhaps.
For sure, Oxes of the Third Wish recommended us to you, and we're just looking
Ah.
to get some rune work done.
About time he sent some more customers my way. It's been a hot minute. Well, please, we are welcome to discuss out here, or if you would rather discuss inside, that is a-okay with me. It is, however, a beautiful day out here, so if it were up to me, I wouldn't mind discussing out here, if that is okay with you all.
I don't mind.
Well, that makes one of you.
I have no problem.
Sorry, what was the question?
Is that in character or out of character?
Yes, but she wasn't. I wasn't staring.
Sorry, what was the question?
Like,
I was
I was
lost in
basing-
your abs.
I dissociated trying to straighten my notes, but this actually works.
The question... did you want to discuss out here or inside?
Corey just shrugs. Wherever you want to take our money.
Oh, well.
I'm paranoid.
If y'all making such an offer, what were you going to say, Sarah?
I'm paranoid, so Sarah's going to do a perception check quick to make sure none of, like, say, the Hellfire Assembly are around.
Sure, make a perception check.
Cedric was the one being scryed on, right?
I believe so, yeah.
That seems to be the implication, yes. Damn, she's got good abs.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can't be right. There's no 7-pack.
A mono ab.
No. Just,
Una ab.
like, quietly whispers towards Corey. No, it's hiding right under the leather work there.
Corey was holding it together, but now she's just like, she's lost it. She's turning it. Stop! Stop!
Corey, you hear quietly from Diana on your other side, just whispering in your ear, wood. Oh man, who said that? She says, brushing back her hair.
Now,
Same!
what Diana is also saying right now is,
Excuse me.
I'm now deciding to pick up weightlifting.
You did.
I love your girlfriend.
So, Flittle just goes, yeah, we were looking to see if you could improve some of our gear. And I think we're also looking for a few other things that you might be able to craft for us.
Alrighty, well, we'll start with that then. You're looking for some items. What items in particular?
For me, I'm looking for, do you know what a sentinel shield is?
I do. I actually just finished making one the other day. Are you
Oh,
looking to buy?
I am. I'm looking for something like that, actually.
Alrighty.
And I've also got this, and she's going to pull out her moon sickle. I was seeing if maybe you could improve this.
Okay.
It's-
Moonsicle, that is of decent quality. Well, let's start with the easy one first. The Sentinel Shield. I have been kind of throwing prices back around. I haven't quite had anyone make an offer on it yet, but I think a fair, reasonable price would be about 800 gold.
Absolutely. I would gladly pay that.
Wonderful. Let me, And she turns to another, like, a series of shields on the back wall, all on hooks. Let me see. Ah, there it is. And she goes over and picks out a sentinel shield for you. Go ahead and add it to your inventory, take subtract 800 gold. Gold.
All right. Let's see. Dunyan rings.
Alrighty. As for upgrades, so I usually do a flat rate, depending on what it is. I do 1,500 for +1 upgrades to weapons, 3,000 for +2, and 10,000 for +3. And then additional fees depending on a case-to-case basis, depending on what the already imbued enchantment is, but I'm willing to overlook that for a moonsicle. As for armor, I've lost my numbers. Where did my number go? As for armor and shields, I do a similar sort of fashion in terms of those upgrades. 1,500 +1, 5,000 for +2, and then 20,000 for +3. And then it's usually case-to-case basis if you're looking to have other magic items worked on. So I will put those numbers in here for y'all.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So, for like a +3 weapon, right? Is it going from 0 to +3? Because like if I've got a +1, and then I want to make it a +3, am I paying for like a +3?
A
or
very
am I
good
paying for
question.
+2?
Unfortunately, doing upgrades in that nature is quite difficult, even with a magical forge and rune hammer. So unfortunately, it has to go from step to step. So unfortunately, it does stack. Yes, you have your prices there in order.
Okie dokie. I am writing stuff down.
Yes. And what about the rest of you? You mentioned that a few of you were looking to actually purchase some items rather than upgrade. Not
See.
everyone speak up at once.
Sorry, what?
I'm just trying
I'm
to
just
be
here.
polite.
I'm just here for emotional support.
Above game J-Frost, you had stuff you wanted to buy.
Yes, I wish to upgrade my spear.
Well,
and
you
also
had-
buy grenades.
I was about to say, you wanted to purchase Alchemist Fire and grenades.
Alchemist Fire if grenades are not available, or a combination of the two.
Okay. Do you say that to her?
Ravon will say in-game, I have a weapon to upgrade, and also, do you sell grenades and Alchemist Fire?
Grenades, you mean blast shells?
Yes.
I just recently finished a batch of those, yes. Alchemist Fire, I currently have about... I'm gonna re-roll that one that I just rolled. I currently have a batch of 4. I just had a couple of adventurers buy a set. Those will run you 50 gold each. And then the blast shells, I have 6 currently available, about a half dozen, and those will be 200 each.
Okay, so just typing up in my notes. You said 50 gold.
50 gold for Alchemist Fire, she has 4 of them, and then 200 for blast shells, she has 6 of them.
Okay, 200 for flash shells. And that's 6. Alchemist Fire is 4.
Oh, and I forgot to mention in terms of upgrading things, the time of completion is dependent on what exactly I am upgrading, as well as what enchantment I am going to make. typically, +1 enchantments I can have done in a couple hours. Meanwhile, +2s are normally anywhere from 6 to 8. And then +3s, those are normally upwards of about 24 hours.
Okay. How about this? And he will pull out Tempest Bane, his spear, and let the electricity crackle around the tip of it for a bit.
That is a very quality make. Where did you acquire this from? She says, sort of admiring it.
It was a forge work from my family. The gift. And he just puts it down. He's like, is there any... It's already been enchanted with enough strength, considering it has been upgraded, but I'm looking to go up yet again.
Above game, it's a +1 spear, right?
Correct.
Alrighty. Well, based on what the prices that I had before, I'd be willing to bump this up to a +2 for 3,000, or if you're wanting to go all the way to +3, that would together be 13,000.
As tempted as I am for that to be at third level capabilities, I am sufficient enough with just a +2.
Understood. Above game, 3,000 gold for a +2 upgrade.
Yep, let me just make sure I subtract that from my current gold counter. So, I'm terribly sorry.
You're all good.
Okay, and... Ravon's gonna actually come up with a question to ask. Pardon me, I actually have a question concerning your blast shells and the alchemist fire.
What question is that?
Is it possible for for the two of them to be combined to create a much stronger explosive?
Potentially. She said she's kind of giving you the eye, like that's dangerous work, my friend.
Considering the missions that we have gone out on,
Are you perhaps wanting to commission such an item?
I would not mind having a high explosive incendiary device.
You can see. You ever see the look on an individual's face that just screams to you, "Oh, they cooking"?
Yes!
This is the look that this woman is currently having. She's cooking.
Cooking by the book.
I could take my current assortment and potentially conjure up a rather significant explosive device for you, provided there are no cops around, no guards around. She says, looking up and down the street. For
We are the guards.
we'll say 1,500. That will take me a little bit of time, but I can have it done at the same time you come back to retrieve your spear, which, if I were to start on this now, it would be done rather late into the evening, so I would suggest coming to retrieve it tomorrow morning.
That is fine, I have no issue with this. I will take the entirety of your blast shell stock, as well as the alchemist fire, to be used for this project.
Wonderful. So, above game total, you're looking at a sell of about 4,500.
Any way I can negotiate.
Make a persuasion check.
Assisting.
Thank you.
No problem.
Because it's 3,000 for
shy
the
are you, J.
for the
Frost?
spear, and then 1,500 for the custom explosive. As
I'm
as you are paying by default 1,200 for the blast shells.
Yeah, I'm currently coughing up. I'm currently right now at 3,025 gold.
Okay.
But I'm going to make that persuasion check just in case.
Okay.
Here we go.
Guidance.
Oh, guidance uptake.
Roll guidance.
Alright. 20.
Jeff 20.
She kind of sucks in a bit of air through her teeth. I can bump it down to drop it down to 4,000, but no further.
I'll give you 1,000.
Ravon will politely nod to Corey and go. Deal.
You got good friends.
Always have.
That will
keep
be my
moving.
next commission. I'll get those to you tomorrow morning.
Understood.
What about the rest of you? Did you... She points to you, Fleet. Did you want to upgrade that moonsicle?
I did. Here, so, in addition to your prices, I was wondering if you might have any interest in these. And Flit is going to pull out the dagger and the longsword, which I believe you said to bring to Rugar, correct?
Yes, I recommended you taking those to Rugar.
Yes.
Those are very refined. What did you... Wow. She says, kind of looking over the two swords, or the dagger and the longsword. I can't remember the last time I've seen a platinum dagger.
We got this
What?
from someone who absolutely did not deserve to have them.
Understood.
Sanctioned
So-
business.
It's also like you said, we not only do we appear as seasoned adventurers, we are.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of begins to look them over. Well, I am noticing that these are non-magical, which is not an issue. That just is going to affect the sale price. I'd be willing to take both of these off your hands for... Above game, what was the cost of them in the thing? I'd be willing to take them off your hands for 1,500 gold.
Total or each?
Total.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
they were
absolutely.
labeled at 750 each.
Oh, absolutely. We can worry about that for. We can just kind of take that off of the purchase if it makes things easier.
Wonderful.
Um,
Also, I did forget to mention my other service, that is runesmithing. Aside from standard enchantments of applying, improving upon what is already built, I can also implant other enchantments, again, case-to-case basis, but if you're looking for a specialty commission, perhaps something that you, perhaps converting an item to where you don't have to attune to it, I can do that at a what I deem to be a reasonable price.
come again.
Smile.
What kind of
Above game, if you
clothes?
wanted to do custom enchantments, you would have to describe it, and she would be able to do her best for a reasonable price. So if you wanted to say give a fucking, if you wanted to convert like a +3 longsword to have a flame blade enchantment, basically turn it into a +3 flame tongue, you could do that.
Understood.
Really?
If you wanted to give an item the ability to cast Beacon of Hope, like Diana's, like the one armor that Arxis offered, a one-time cast of Beacon of Hope, you could do that.
Now, I'm assuming the one-time casting would be a recharge after 24 hours?
In that scenario, yes. It is very much, these custom commissions are very much a case-to-case basis, price and time varying depending on what you're wanting to have made.
Interesting.
Still good to know. Let me knock out the moonsicle first. Going the full way with the moonsicle, very good, very expensive. So I think
I should also mention that the custom enchantments are, of course, within reason. I can't give you a sword, a dagger that casually casts Wish.
that's called a luck blade.
It is a luck blade, and luck blades are expensive.
Yeah.
Well, like 50,000?
At least.
Yep.
So let's do up the moonsicle to +2. Does that sound good to you, Punk? Corey?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna turn down a lovely gift from a friend.
Absolutely. Of course, this also
Alrighty.
means that you can't contribute to any of the money here because it's a gift.
Oh, fuck. He got you.
Shit, she did.
Alright.
I was absolutely calculating.
Moonsicle upgrade to +2. That will be 3,000 gold, and I can have that done tomorrow as well.
All right, so that will be 1,500 gold because I'm taking it off of the dagger, the money that we're trading in.
Yes. You there. I notice, she looks at you, sir. I notice you have quite the refined longbow across your back.
Sarah will take Wind Needle from her back. Arxus actually recommended you to see what you could do to upgrade it.
Let me take a look. Interesting. Ethereal string and arrows. This is of high quality, very... So, this is quite the powerful enchantment you already have on here. This will take a bit of additional work to upgrade, so it will be roughly closer to, I would say, 4,000 in this case. And I could bump it up to a +2. If you want to go all the way to a +3, you'd be looking with the additional fees about 16,000.
Remind me, 1 plat is equal to 10 gold?
Yes. So basically, just add another 0 to your platinum amount, and that's how much gold you have.
Oh, I'd be just short of the 16,000.
Oh, sure.
Well, not just short.
Punk
Corey?
says holding up her wallet.
Fucking just has her bag out with like very knowing eyes.
Above game, how short? Because now I'm curious.
I'd have 15,433 gold.
You can make a persuasion check. See if she's willing to go a bit lower.
Guidance. Fuck it, wheel.
How many more wheels do you have, Punk? You've used a few today.
Using that one, I have one more.
Okay. So you can make a persuasion check if you want, Sarah.
Advantage. Assisting.
Ganbare. Ganbare.
Sarah?
Sorry, dealing with dogs.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if mentioning that it's Elven Maid would hurt or help my chances.
Just do it.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest, she already was able to put that together.
Okay. I guess it doesn't hurt to try rolling persuasion. The worst she can do is make the price go up instead.
You do have advantage.
Good to know. So that's a dirty 20. So 23.
23.
Can I keep my wheel?
If it's up to you whether or not you spend the wheel or not, punk.
I'm keeping it. You have a 23.
Okay. Let me just roll on her end. Yeah, okay. She... How much did you say you had? 15 what?
15,433.
She sort of takes a bit of a breath and goes, I'll take the 15,400 and you all are giving me quite a bit of business and I can do this job for you.
All right. I'll be sure to spread the word around too.
I certainly appreciate that. So, that, because she's having to technically upgrade it twice, it's going to take a little over 24 hours to be able to retrieve. So,
Okay.
but you'll be able to get it back before y'all meet with Dion. So, marking that down for a +3 upgrade to Needle. Anyone else looking to upgrade? Seems like today is the day for it.
It's true. A lot of business all at once.
I know. This is why I like you adventuring types. You always bring me a lot of business.
And you can also do business at my bar.
A bar, you say? You see, she kind of perks up a bit
In
like,
your off
ooh,
time.
woo.
Wait! And she looks at Diana and she looks at Ricardo like, wait! I own a bar!
Mm-hmm.
It's Havana Hall. I, as Joe, don't remember where it is district-wise, but Corbin would remember off the
District,
top
right?
of his head.
It would be the Twilight District. Oh, the
Alright.
new location that opened up in the Twilight District. You're the proprietor.
Hmm?
I've heard that you have a collection of small furry animals on the premises. Is that true?
My crew is mostly, sables.
That is
Very,
adorable.
very intelligent. Most of the time.
Oh, I should check on seeing how Chicory's doing, actually.
I will
They're
keep
the-
this in mind. Perhaps you will have a new regular in your near future.
Friend discount.
Oh, you flatter me, darling. Now, proceeding with business. Do you have anything you wish to have upgraded? She gestures to you, Corey, which I don't know if you do, Corey.
Does Diana need anything upgraded?
Not that she could afford. Not after
Not
spending
with-
50.
Not with me combined either? No, probably not.
Diana has
I'm-
500
I
gold to
tap
her
it out at
name now.
5K.
Yeah.
No, sorry. If I liquidate the platinum to 7K.
Diana has 500 gold to her name now.
I would like to check
Better
on the
than me.
bar before I do business.
you can always come back,
Yeah.
but
Maybe
I'm
in
gonna
the
hold
future.
off on Diana for now.
Lily will actually pull out Dandelion.
That's it, my friend. What do you... And you see she stops when she looks at Dandelion. Is that a sunblade?
Yeah, she's an heirloom. I don't know if much can be done with her. I unfortunately still don't know too much about her.
You see an expression on this woman's face that is surprise, mix, like good and I should say bad surprise, but it's like a holy shit sort of thing, you know? That's the expression she's got on her face. May I? She gestures with her hands.
Yeah.
And Lily will gently hand over Dandelion.
She begins to look it over, and you see she pays a little bit of extra care when handling the weapon, and she pays a little bit of extra attention to the opal, Argona's opal, sitting in the middle of it. This is. You said this was an heirloom?
Yeah.
This is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I've worked with Sunblades, but this is something on a whole other level.
She is pretty special.
Yeah. You see, there's like a moment where she's basically at a loss for words. Sorry, of incredibly fine quality, but I think I do have a couple kinks I could probably work out of this thing. I could tell that this is of significant age. It's definitely had its wear and tear. I may not be able to upgrade it, but I do believe I can maybe refine it and improve its quality.
Hey, Tart, would I be able to, like, just have an inkling if I know if my mother's around?
Make me just a wisdom check.
Me trying to find the wisdom.
I'd say advantage as well.
It's me. I need the wisdom.
Your mom. Boogie woogie woogie
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
11.
Power word, mom, I threw up.
Oh god.
11, you can presume that given your last conversation and the events that recently took place within the city, she is likely still in town.
I know my mother, who it belonged to before. She should still be in town if I'm able to find her.
I mean, I'd love to learn the history of this weapon. This is an incredible piece. If this functions like any Sunblade that I've worked on before, there should be a number of internal components. I hate to ask you this. Do you mind if I, open your blade? Lily, you did not know that there was anything on the inside of this blade aside from the gem that you put in it.
Lily's gonna give the Hold on, I need to find the gift. I have to find the gift now. That's Lily's face right now. Just the confused child.
It opens?
Yes, Sunblades are usually made with a number of components that allow the blade to project outside of its form. Normally, the Sunblades themselves, the blade is conjured by the gem embedded in it rather than the blade itself. If to put it in layman's terms, the gem is the core, and the rest of the blade acts as a conduit, if you will.
I had no idea any of that. The most I have is I still have the container that she came in. It's a little singed, but
I see. Well, I won't open it without your permission, but
By all means, go ahead. I'd honestly like to learn more about her myself.
I promise I will take the utmost care of this blade as I dismantle it right before your very eyes. And you see she gets in this, like, found sense of, like, seriousness as she puts on a set of gloves different than the gloves she was wearing before. The ones that were, like, the big, like blacksmithing mitts that you see. But these are almost like skin-tight gloves that have this, like, sort of like chroma filigree to them. It's not really one color in itself. It's like almost pearlescent. Joe, shut up. And you see as she begins to twist individual parts of the blade, and bits start coming off of it, and she starts setting it down. If you've ever in, like, Star Wars see them take apart a lightsaber, that's basically what she's doing.
Lily is watching, absolutely enthralled by this.
And you notice that the first thing that she takes out is, in fact, the opal, which she flat out takes a small, like, pillow from under the counter and gently places the Argona's opal on the pillow. That I can't do anything with, she says, looking to you. That is unlike anything I've ever seen before. That is incredibly powerful. We will leave that. As for the rest of this, and she continues to dissect your weapon in a way that you couldn't even have envisioned. And as she finally sets, like, the last few pieces down, she kind of, like, takes a step back and puts her hands, like, together up and kind of steeples her hands right in front of her face and just kind of starts looking over the blade itself. Yes, I can definitely work with this. You have a number of pieces here. This blade is significantly old. You said your mother wielded this blade.
My mother, and if my memory serves me correct, her mother before her.
You did mention it was an heirloom passed down amongst generations. This is incredible. This blade has significant age. I have questions about its origins, but that is conversation for later. Yes, there are a number of pieces in this blade that are, might I say, rather old. I think I can improve the quality of this blade by recreating a number of these pieces with new, higher quality materials, and it will be the same blade, just new and improved. Out with the old, in with the new, if you will. Above game, Lily, if you will let her work on this blade, you will get an additional damage die with Dandelion.
Yes! Yeah, CG, I didn't even fucking think to bring up Dandelion until last minute.
Above game, I was gonna roll to see if she would notice Dandelion.
Yo, like, see if she can. I'm not sure if you can. See if she can also, like, remove one of the attunement slots on it.
Well, one of the attunement slots is the gem, the other one is the sword.
Exactly.
She might be able to condense them down into one attunement slot. You could always ask. The worst she could do is say no.
True.
That is the worst.
True.
The only other thing I could think of that could be done with her is if there's a way to maybe I don't have to be attuned to the opal as well.
She looks to the opal and the sword itself. The focus and the conduit, both acting individually of each other, condensed into a whole unit. I think I can do that. That is admittedly something I haven't done before, but I do think it's possible. You see, she begins like getting a bit giddy about this project. I'd be honored to work on this for you if you were to allow me to. I need to think of a price. I had to be a businesswoman first. You have to be good. You have to take care of yourself. And she thinks for a few moments. You see, her eyes are kind of darting back and forth between individual pieces of the blade and the opal, and she's very much doing quick maths.
Lily, who can't literally math for shit.
20,000.
I'll do it.
It's a steep price, I realize that it is. But that is, admittedly, I don't think you'll get a better deal, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm honestly taking out a huge discount on you, as I think this... And she comes up to you, Lily, and she crouches down. And just kind of comes, not quite down to your height, but at least closer to it.
Lily's face starts to turn pink.
And she gently takes your hands in hers. And her hands are callous to all hell.
Curiosity, how tall is she?
She's above average height. She's not quite Genia's height, but pretty close. And Genie is upwards of, like, upper 6 foot. No, sorry, lower 6 foot, apologies. This blade that you have presented to me may just be my finest work yet, my magnum opus. It'd be an honor to work on it for you.
Then absolutely it'd be an honor for you to work on it.
Any other custom ideas you wish to imbue upon it? Anything visual or just for shiggles? Above game, Lily, if you wanted to customize the look of the blade in any way, no extra cost.
I know the most special thing about her is her blade changes color. It seems with my mood.
I'll make the blade brighter and more beautiful than ever.
Lily shoots a charming smile.
I'm honestly excited to see.
This will...
And Lily's gonna drop 2,000 plat. Tart, you fucking... I had 2,060 plat.
Let's go!
I had just fucking enough.
You still got like 600 gold left over. That's not a bad deal.
Exactly.
You hand her this bag of platinum, and she takes it. She sets it up next to the sword itself. Alrighty. I will take this off your hands. I will take the utmost care of this blade. And this is going to take me more time than the rest of them. How long are you in town?
Lily looks to the group.
I presume at least longer than a few days, considering you're having all these items commissioned. Are you in town longer than 2 days?
No, we have to be out at 2 days.
At 2 days. I can do that. That was what I was going... That was the time I needed. I need about 2 days to work on this blade.
Is that with everything else? Because I don't mind, for something this important, I don't mind if you want to wait on the moon sickle.
Or a rush fee.
What'd you say, Punk?
Or a rush fee.
Oh. Rush fee. I'd hate to rush a project such as this.
I'm kind of looks on over to Corey. I'm fine with waiting
We're
on
not
my.
like rushing it like any sooner than that, but like more asking to compensate if she's looking for any extra compensation because she's already said she's pushing it. Meet that time limit.
But yeah, I'm okay with holding off on the Moonsicle if you want to. If you're okay with it, Punk.
I'm fine on holding off on it.
Okay. I'll still pay for it, but I'm just gonna leave the Moonsicle with her, and then we can just come back and get it.
If I neglect
We'll get it when it's
sleep,
ready.
I can have the rest. I can have everyone else's items done tonight. Which, without sleep, is unfortunate, but I can make do. And then it will take me approximately... And you see her eyes kind of go wide as she's kind of thinking, a day and a half to 2 days to finish up a Dandelion.
Personally speaking, I don't think you should be foregoing sleep just to get this done. You gave us a timetable of 2 days, and that's more than expected. Don't have to hurt yourself just to get this done.
Alrighty.
Yeah, exactly.
Then, all in all, I should be able to finish this whole bundle deal with about 3 days' time.
Okay. I think as long as
Which I'm going to be honest is way faster than pretty much anywhere else you'll find.
No, that makes sense.
Above game, anyone with any sort of smithing or runesmithing knowledge, that's pretty fucking fast.
You came highly recommended, so I don't expect really anything less.
Thank you.
I think Dandelion and Wind Needle should be the only ones we truly need before we leave town.
If you Nah, never mind. Ignore what I was about to say.
Okay. If that's just the case, I normally do first come, first serve, but I can prioritize items over others if that is what your group desires. That is up to you, though.
We just
That's
don't
it.
want you to work yourself to the bone.
I appreciate that.
Personally speaking, with the need of these going forward, I will be requesting priority.
Do you mean, like, for future purchases?
Above game, no, just for this specific commission.
Oh, you guys are next in line.
Okay, cool.
You know, she had just finished her latest commission when you guys pulled up.
Hold up. It's like she's a fast food place.
Yeah. She's the sword mechanic.
True.
Hello, I'd like a crystal change, an extra large sickle, and a Coke, please.
Can I get a
I'll take-
kunai? Can I get a kunai with chain and surprise?
I'll take 2 number 9s, number 9 large,
Alright.
number 6 with extra
Dispelling
smite,
stone.
number 7, 245s,
Beads
one
of
with
force.
flame strike,
Alright,
and
alright.
We do
a large ass.
we do need to actually also visit that one other place too.
Yeah, so we need to continue on before,
Food, please.
so we don't go too far over.
We're also dropping her off food later.
No, yes, food, but also
We
we
have
want to stop at
We have
at
one more
Winston's.
shop we have to visit.
Yeah.
So, above game, if you guys want to wait that extra day for your shit for all your shit to be done, you can. You know Theon is coming to pick you guys up in 2 days, but you may be able to convince him to bump it to 3, or at least when he gets to you guys, convince him to put off an extra day to get all your shit. But it's up to you guys what you want to do.
The only problem is we gotta save Cedric quickly, because that dumbass is captured.
Yeah,
There could be
I think.
potential consequences on waiting, but the timeline for everything is 3 days.
Yeah. Understood.
I'll let you guys
Can we-
decide that above game.
Yeah.
Even if we pay her more, we can't get to. Damn it.
Unfortunately, rushing a blacksmith is a very bad idea.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is how you ruin the. That is how you get a poor quality build.
And none of us
Right.
can technically help out, could we?
I didn't say that, did I?
Oh!
There was an option I had if she wanted to go over like sleep, but I didn't want to do that. I was thinking that I could, if she were to do an overnight thing, I could come in and remove the exhaustion from staying up all night.
Okay.
I was gonna say if she's willing to take some money, I didn't know if Arx had it, but isn't there like a potion to give you like a night, gives you a long rest?
There's a potion that gives you a long rest once consuming it. It is a little pricey, obviously, but you could do that.
How pricey.
If
You'd
I
have to ask
may-
Arxis.
If I may offer, would she mind a second pair of hands helping, even if it's just menial labor?
Feeding the fire or shoveling the coal.
I will say she would appreciate the extra hands. However, 100%, if you guys were just able to stave off her exhaustion from no sleep, she could have this done in about 2 days. Just
I'd be
barely
wi-
2 days.
I'd be willing to help out with that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll help out where I can.
Okay. Ravon, you'll spend a little bit of time over the next 2 days helping her with the menial tasks, just sort of to expedite a few things. And Flit, you'll come in on the occasion and take off her exhaustion. And I think the two of those together, your timeline will be able to go down to 2 days.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Ravon, question: How good are
Yes.
you? How good of a cook are you?
A cook?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really.
Cool, we'll
above
find
game,
out.
J-Frost.
Have to
J-Frost.
practice being a house husband for Kieran.
Someone's gotta.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll
Hold
find
on.
out.
Time to learn. Let's
got-
get down to business.
Hold on, I've got something. Ravon's gonna walk out. Okay, I brought breakfast.
It's on fire. Is
It is just-
cheeseburger.
It is
Just-
just the cheese wheel.
Just cheese.
I
It
have
is something
cheese.
that isn't dairy, man.
All right,
Okay.
fine. I will bring you something not dairy. Pulls out the alchemy jug. What's your drink?
He pours it out. It's just Greek yogurt.
just a cheesy omelet.
Technically not dairy, really.
Actually, now that I think about
Alright.
it, that is a good alchemy
we
jug.
do
to a
still have another
milkshake.
shop to go to.
Yes.
All
We are
right.
gonna
Let's do
run
that.
a little bit over, likely. But
It's all good.
but I will try to make this as quick as I can. So you guys, conclude your business with Rugar for the moment, and in 2 days' time, with the additional assistance, you guys will have some upgraded gear. So, with that being said, you guys go a few blocks over and you find the shop known as the Ritual Pact. Another quaint shop, not as large and extravagant as the Third Wish, but a suitable store. One of at least somewhat renown, as it does seem to be doing well for itself. You guys enter the shop, and there is much like you entered the Moonstone Jewelers, there's a bit of a, rather than a bell, almost like a chime, like a little, like, song chime. Do, 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 do. And then there's a little ting at the end. Ting! Hello! Welcome! and you see behind the counter what appears to be a Canis lupin, one that resembles a Shiba Inu. Welcome to the
Hey,
Ritual
let's
Pact.
go.
Welcome to the Ritual Pact. My name is Winston. I forgot what I was gonna say. That is the nature of my job. Hello. How can I help you?
Hello.
Above game.
we
I
were
forgot what I was gonna say.
Hello. Welcome. We are Exalted Regalia. Oxus of the Third Wish recommended us to you.
Arxis sent a couple customers my way. That is surprising. You're not here spying on me, are you?
No.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Technically competitors. No.
Competitors is a strong term. Let's just say we don't have a lot of mutual clients, because a lot of what I have, or a lot of what he has, a lot of his customers don't come over here. A lot of my customers don't go over there. I don't know what the deal is. So it's just weird having mutual clients for once. But I welcome the uniqueness of this exchange. So you're looking to buy a few things, right? Right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Anything in mind?
Let's see. What was... So, I believe it was the magic missile wand he might have, the paper birds, and the dispelling stone?
Yes, so it was
Yes.
you were able to get dispelling stones from
Did. I
Arxis.
only wanted one because it was so expensive.
The things that Arxis recommended was Winston might have is the dimensional shackles, the paper birds, the wand of magic missile. You could ask about the handy haversack if you guys are still interested in that, because I do see that on here. But those were the big ones.
I think I'll also casually just kind of peek through his selection of spell scrolls, but don't worry about Fled. That's just a background thing.
Sure.
Yeah, she'll just kind of keep an eye out for anything interesting.
It's not as big and robust as Arxis's, but it's still quite robust in its own right.
Mhm.
You guys that know that Arxis is like the magic guy. He's been doing this for a long time, but this is still a decent store in its own right.
It's the difference between Arxis is like, and this isn't a measure of quality, just in clientele. Arxis is the like 4-star restaurant where this guy
Yes.
is the well-respected hole in the wall.
Yes, correct.
Ah.
See, I was thinking more of like Arxis is the panache, whereas this guy is function.
Also true.
But Corey, did you want ask about the items in question?
Yes.
Okay, dimensional shackles. You kind of hold out your list. He sees that a few things are crossed off. Dimensional shackles. I do have a set of those, actually. I've got just one. I hope that is okay. I'm looking to sell these for... Where are they? And you see he kind of starts looking around.
Do we just see the tail like faffing about while he's looking?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, there we are. And he pulls out a box. The curled classic Shiba tail. He pulls out a box. I have just the one pair. I could do with 3,000 for these.
You got a deal.
Wonderful. Perfect. Go ahead and add a set of dimensional shackles to your inventory, Corey. Let's see what else is on here. Paper birds. Oh, I love paper birds. I have a whole bunch of them right here. And you see he pulls out a box. And this box is filled with maybe like 30 of these fucking things. I like to make them in my off time. I don't know. They're just cute. And you see that some of them are like there are swans, there are cranes, but then there's also like other like little origami birds in here. You see like what you think to be a cardinal. You see a little like what might be a little like kestrel bird in here. I sold these for 500 a piece. They're functional. Oh, sorry. I do a bundled deal. 500 for 6 of them. Apologies, I misread my own notes. Individually, though, I do about 100 each.
I mean, 6 is a pretty good steal.
I'll take 2 bundles.
Okay, 2 bundles. That is 12. That will be 1,000 gold. And you get to pick which bird you want.
How many plat is that again?
That is 100 plat.
100. Thank you. Done.
Alrighty, and then a wand of magic missiles. I actually just acquired one of these. 1,000 gold is what I sold what I bought it for. So we'll say 1,250. I had to make a profit. I'm very sorry. I probably shouldn't have told you how much I bought it for.
It's okay. You're being a good boy.
Thank you.
Arxis did
You
say
see
you
the-
were a very good boy.
You see, as you say that, his tail begins going a bit crazy. Oh, thank you so much. He blushes a little bit.
Now I'm wondering if Canis prefer to be called good boys or good men.
It depends.
He does seem to be on the young side.
He does, above game, appear to be a bit younger.
I'll take that wand.
Okay. 1,250. You have a wand of magic missiles.
Nice backup.
Yes. You guys have a lot of access to magic missile. I need to remind myself to give a few of my NPCs shield. Smile.
What?
Alrighty, well that appears to be everything you wanted on this list, but if there's anything else I can offer you, I can do my best.
What do you have?
Well, what exactly are you looking for? You don't even have to be exact, you can be vague. You can be like, I want a weapon or fancy, I don't know, ring. I got rings. Do you want do you want to look at rings?
I like rings.
Okay,
Roll your
rings.
eyes, Diana.
Just something interesting.
Something interesting, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. I have interesting. Yeah. Interest ring, if you will.
Oh,
You know what? Typically, I don't really like wordplay like that, but I'm going to give you that one. You seem very enthusiastic.
Thanks. Well, I have a ring of the ram. I have a ring of evasion. I have a ring of warmth, ring of water walking. Let's see. I got this ring of regeneration. I have a ring of jumping.
not gonna lie. That ring of warmth is appealing to my cold-blooded nature.
I'm surprised nobody choked out when I said ring of regeneration.
No. I'm over here contemplating.
I thought
It's
about
just-
it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm increasingly broke.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Yeah.
also. I don't know. Everything requires attunement, except for the Ring of the Ram, I think.
Ring of necrotic resistance.
That actually sounds really useful.
Is that attunement?
It is.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Almost every ring he's mentioned is attunement.
Very nice. That still would come in handy if anyone has a spare attunement slot.
Stares at Lily.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hello?
say. Which Ring of Necrotic Resistance? But
Hey, you know what also is really funny? Y'all sold the ring of giant, or the belt of giant strength, and now Lily can use it.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Whoop.
You can always see if Arxis will give it back.
Take Paxies, please. Refund.
Diana will
Here's your
step
money.
forward. I have a question. Not a ring-based question. I'm looking for an amulet of the devout. Do you happen to have one? An amulet of the devout? Yeah, actually, I've had one for a little bit. I'd be willing to sell it for. It's just a +1. It's the standard variety. I'd be willing to give it away for 1,500. Diana looks and goes. She looks down at her wallet and goes, I actually remembered that I just spent a bunch of money. But I will keep that in mind and I will likely be back.
I'm gonna drop off 1,500.
Okay, or my friends
Hey,
will
beat me
continue to
to
pay
it,
things.
bitch. I was drinking
Pay
my
for
soda.
me for things.
Oh no, your friends want to help you out. Whoa, poor Diana LeBlanc.
I know.
Diana, this is the money that we got from trading everything in. This is everyone's money, including yours.
Well, I
also,
guess
we wouldn't be here to spend it without you.
Also true.
Before you guys start spending a bunch of money on me, I do have something that I could perhaps sell for a discount.
Okay.
And she says this looking to Winston, and Winston goes, "Oh, yeah, sure. What did you have in mind?" Diana puts her breastplate that she has taken off on the table. This breastplate that I recently bought a new set, and now I don't need this one anymore. It's a Swordbreaker breastplate. And Winston pulls out this very tiny little set of glasses, like minuscule. And he gets really close to this
Like smaller than
breastplate.
opera glasses?
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is really fine quality. I'd be willing to do this plus 500? Diana goes, I have 550. Deal. Okay, great.
See, you didn't need us at all.
No, I sure didn't. She says slightly aggressively. I'm an
Or it was
independent
spite.
woman.
I'm not saying you're not!
Corbin will applaud and minor allusion to other like gloved hands to aid in the applause.
I am an independent woman who don't need no sugar mama.
Says
Just
the
trying
Pope.
to lighten your load.
What's a sugar mama? Says Winston.
I still don't know that either.
Yeah.
I like looks to Winston. That one's a shock. Don't worry about it.
How could you even take them outside if it rained? They would just melt.
I can
That's
only
3 now.
I can only handle this much ignorance in one day. Can we please continue?
Corey's gonna try to stealth 5 gold in Diana's purse.
Sleight of hand.
I would like to assist.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. A 17 does not beat her passive perception of 20. So you go to put it in, and she grabs her hand. No. If anything, I should be giving you money. I'm a high priestess. You're a high priestess? That's really cool. Thank
Yep,
you, Winston.
you-
I appreciate
She
it.
is really cool, isn't she?
Yeah. You guys all look really
Yeah.
cool. You got like
Thank you.
cool armor and weapons and stuff. Are you guys adventurers?
Yes.
Yeah, of sorts.
That's really
Uh,
cool.
We're Exilia Regalia.
Oh, I've heard that name. You guys fought the big like monster thing and all the other smaller monsters, right?
Oh god, yes.
That
Yeah, we
was
did
last
that.
week, yes.
Yeah.
That was really cool of you guys. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't have much to give you. Here, and he hands you what appears to be like a gift basket filled with soaps. I was gonna give this to a friend. I won it at a like, what's the term? Oh God, I've forgotten the term.
Raffle?
Thank you. You said it right as I remembered it at a raffle, but I don't think she'll be into it. So you guys can have it.
Corbin's wingman senses tingling. What makes you think that?
She likes to roll around in mud.
Maybe sometimes it's not the object, but it's the gesture.
Spa day.
He's gonna insight you, Corbin. Yeah, that tracks. That's a 4.
I probably don't even have to bother rolling persuasion or anything.
No. He goes, I mean, I guess, but they're an actual German Shepherd, so I don't, you know.
Dogs are
Oh.
gifts. I don't know. I've never had a pet.
It's my friend's pet.
Oh, that makes sense.
I thought the soaps would be good for them because they like to roll around in the mud so much, but I don't think they like baths.
I hear they're not fans.
No, they're dogs.
Oh, you just kind of walked into that one.
I'm in torment.
He says it with the most straight up innocence, like he doesn't even realize what he just did.
Are we done here? He says, just immediately mentally drained of this conversation.
I also did want to quickly just go through spell scrolls, but that's about it.
Yeah. What do you have a spell scroll in mind that you're looking for?
No, I'm just kind of perusing.
Okay. Let me generate some spell scrolls. Because above game, I didn't have a spell scroll stock made already. Spell scrolls.
Generates prismatic wall.
That'd be pretty funny.
Be really funny.
Let me see.
What do the bones say, God?
I'm determining. The
Bones
are
are
thinking.
rolling.
The bones are thinking. As they are also giving me ads.
The bones are bastards.
They are.
Haven't you heard? The Bones created that one wild ride that you can get on but never get off. That's a real sign that they're bastards.
This is the ride that never ends.
A number of scrolls currently. Wow, I need to re-roll that whole thing. Hold on for a second.
Spell scroll of filled the plague. Wow, it means that could be any spell. Yes, if you inscribe it.
Stinking cloud.
It could even be a boat.
There are
We've already learned
scrolls
one of
of Arcane Eye, Bestow Curse, Ceremony, Destructive Wave, Detect Evil and Good, Earth Tremor, Goodberry, Grease, Gust, Phantom Steed, Planar Binding, Polymorph, Protection from Fiends, Ray of Sickness, Sanctuary, Searing Smite, Shield of Faith, Snylock, Snowball Storm, and Storm Sphere.
That Arcane Eye actually kind of sounds pretty cool. I'm interested in that.
That will run you 600.
I'll gladly pay for that.
Okay? You get a scroll of Arcane Eye.
What about Sanctuary?
Sanctuary! Sanctuary! That will be a simple 125.
Done.
Okay. Sanctuary acquired. I don't know why you didn't just ask your wife to cast it, but whatever. I'm not your mom. Or your dad, for that
It's
matter.
a free cast in case they're out of slots.
Exactly.
I know.
Conservation of resources.
Alrighty. Does that do for the spell scroll acquirement, friends?
I think so.
Okay. Alrighty. Does anyone else have any business to conduct here with Winston?
I
Going
am
once?
pretty tapped out.
Going twice? You guys have spent a lot of money. Going twice and a half? Okay. You guys begin to make your way out. And Winston goes, "Thank you! Come again soon!"
Bye.
We probably will. Bye.
And as you close the door, unbeknownst to your group, but to the audience, Winston goes, "Those guys, they were really cool."
Oh, we got a fanboy.
You got a fanboy.
Friend.
And then Corey. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. $13.
A 13. Corey. You, as you exit the shop, feel like you've been hit by a truck. It's like that sensation where if you've ever felt like you're falling, but you're not, and you are overcome by this immense, insatiable hunger. You need food right now. The munchies have struck. You need food at this moment.
Corey just staggers into like a light pole, or Diana, whichever one comes first.
Are you okay?
Food.
This is you right now. The gif I just posted.
Feed me, Seymour.
Your food?
Food.
Are you?
I gotta go. You guys can come or you don't. I gotta get food. She's gonna start heading towards that place that we agreed to earlier.
Okay. Guys, Corey's going to get food. Wow, she's fast. Okay, I guess we're getting food. Do you guys want food? You want to come?
Dom Peckish.
I could
Running.
go for food.
Okay, food.
It's like you were made for me. Corey says this. I was made for loving you. That stupid audio that's going around.
Corey, you swear for a moment as you're running down the street towards the ferocious goose. You look and you swear people are beginning to turn into food. You see a giant donut man, a baguette, some what appears to be a large tray of cheese curds. You need to get there now.
Not going fast enough. I'll never get there.
And as our group takes off in pursuit of their now ravenously hungry friend, next session we're gonna head to the ferocious goose. So Chef Maggot has got his work cut out for him, but I can now turn that off. That is gonna be it for us tonight, as we are now out of time. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Let's go ahead and start sending it around the table. Let's start with the oh so very hungry one, Punk.
I'm not a hungry hippo, but I am about to go pop me a bag of popcorn.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yummy.
You know, hopefully I'll get back to streaming soon. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, sometimes TikTok, Blue Sky, all the socials at Punkyard Dog. I play your beloved druid Reihua Corey. Druid monk, mostly monk at this point.
Are you mostly
Are you choosing
monk?
next?
You've got more.
No, I meant more like as in what I tend to use right now. Well, I can actually
get
use
you.
a blend of both. Anyway. Druid monk. River.
That's me. I'm the river that makes you quiver, Wicked River 97. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft this week, I think. I think we get our everything reset, but you can find me over at twitch.tv/wickedriver97. I'll be joined by my roommate and probably my partner too. And we're gonna be fucking dumb and stupid.
Hey,
online.
yo!
So with that, that's where you can find me. I'm gonna pass that on over to CG.
Hello, I am the CG. You can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media, but you can find me on various Good Beans D&D channels such as twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn, where we have our Strixhaven campaign, Saved by the Spell, upcoming this Saturday. It is a bi-weekly schedule, but we were a little off last week. We'll be on for this week, and I believe we'll be on for the next week. You can also find me on this channel this upcoming Tuesday for someone is very excited, understandably, for this is the 3rd year of Festive Fantasy. And if you need any more reason to tune in, why this year, the first year we were level 15, the second we were level 10, this year we're level 20. So we get to see not only builds at their full realization, but we also get to see what I have to compensate for that. So stay tuned. I'll toss it over to someone who knows a little bit something about what I have cooked up, Joe.
Yes, hi, I'm Joe. I'm the polyamorous Viking. Hey YouTube, do me a favor. Hit the like button for this video because it was a cool video. You should definitely try that because that'd be awesome, bro. Also hit subscribe to the channel because again, cool stuff. And then ring that like really awesome bell because like then you'd be able to totally be able to be notified every time Star puts up a new video. And I'm gonna like go ahead and like throw it all over to J Frost. Frost.
Hey everybody, you can find me over here on Twitch and Twitter, JFrost747. You'll find me here on this lovely channel every Sunday for our War of the Shattered Sun campaign. Tuesday for our lovely upcoming delicious Festive Fantasy, which looking forward to that. Apologies for not having much of a voice. Stuff happened yesterday that caused me to basically lose my voice, and thanks family for spreading shit. But everything's looking pretty good. You can also find us for our Rascals in Ravnica campaign when that picks back up. I get to play my dumbass barbarian.
Angry
But
boy.
you also find me over at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn every other Saturday. Speaking of which, for this Saturday, for our Saved by the Spell campaign, as previously mentioned by CG, our party is currently about to be venturing out into the desert to begin a bit of a field trip to an archaeological excavation site after having spent a night at the Sultan's Palace. Cannot wait to see what they do.
Watch out for mummies. And
Oh,
I hate mummies.
but make sure you
think that
keep
it's
an
just
eye out
gonna
for
be
Brendan
mummies.
Fraser.
That
Oh,
is the reference I was making. More specifically, the Mummy PS2 game.
Oh yeah, I forgot that existed.
Yes,
All I can say is, I have many horrific monstrosities to be throwing at my players if certain things pass.
Hooray!
Oh, don't worry.
Yay!
It's not what's at that site that should worry about you. It's about that rod that's still in play.
Hey,
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's enough for that. I believe... Has that been everybody? I know Sarah had a dip.
Yeah, Sarah did have to dip a bit early, unfortunately.
Then it's all you, Tart. Bring
Hold
her
on,
home.
I'm now double checking. I don't want any of you fuckers to get away. Yes, everyone's gone. It's just me. Hello! My name is Foreign Tart. I have been your humble dumble master for the evening. You have already found me here, in fact. You have already found me here at twitch.tv/Foreign Tart, where I do D&D. I do variety games. We got a number of things going on, this week, such as we've got, where do I begin? We've got, Horde of the Dragon Queen, this upcoming Monday, tomorrow, in fact, where we are engaging in the last couple fights for said Horde of the Dragon Queen. The Dairy Queen is almost upon us. Pog. On Tuesday, we have Festive Fantasy. Let's go.
Come Tuesday.
Come Tuesday. Wednesday, we have Bears of the Torch on Sean's channel. Thursday, we have more Vampire Bloodlines with Nero. Friday, we have... No, I lied. Thursday... I need to message Nero. I've forgotten about this. Thursday, the Borfin Boys and our friend Liam, the Wolf Pack, are going to be laughing at the Game Awards. Making fun of it. But we may have some cool trailers, so who knows. So tune in for that. And then Friday, Johnny and I are going to continue our Dark Souls race. So tune in for that. It's going to be a good week. I'm busy as fuck. My life is a mess. But we need to send it on over to someone. I see that... I do in fact see that my roommate, twitch.tv/Lejake, has gone live.
I was just about to recommend him.
He's casually balding some gates. Shall we go balder his gates?
Call him handsome.
Handsome.
But be sure not to gate his balders.
Yes.
Only with consent.
Go show him some love. Let him know who sent you. We will be back next week for episode 151. Gamers, we passed 150 of War of the Shattered Sun. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We love you all so very much. We appreciate you. And remember, as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, free Palestine, and most importantly, if no one's told you today, you are loved, you are valid, and you matter. We love you all, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
See ya!
Bye.
Adios.